Yo, Haas. Yo, Haas.
What it is, running it down on these niggas.
Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas will never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the traps right, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen another nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
Yo, Haas, you hear me now, big bro? Yeah, yo, Haas, I set up the live right now. Right now, I'm about to send you the link. I'm about to text you the link right now.
You made it in your crib yet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, yeah, I'm about to send you the stream y'all link so you can jump on, Haas.
All right.
All right, big bro. Yeah, we live, man. We live, everybody. Smash that like button. Bulletz, Gotti, Hassan, Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Gotti gang, Team Poppy. You know, everybody gotta understand, man. Like, before Hassan get up here, because I'm about to send him the link right now. It's like a lot of dudes want to hate on Big Bro because basically he got the culture. He the man right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these washed up bozo niggas that got platforms. It's your days is over, man. A lot of y'all dudes got to come up with better content. Haas got this shit in a frenzy right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I've been telling people, man, and I've been telling, that's why I'm about to drop my video. A lot of these dudes ain't nobodies, man. You got 10 toes down, you got this one, you got that one. Like I said, man, Hassan is that dude right now on YouTube. That academics interview is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get Haas up in here. I'm about to come in the building. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we about to do a legendary live, man. And for the ones that want to come up on the panel, we will let you up here. You know what I'm saying? We will let you up here. But niggas gotta show their face. Y'all gotta show y'all face. Ain't no porn bombing. Ain't none of that goofy shit. Ain't none of that, you know, niggas coming up, random niggas coming up here thinking they gonna come up here and disrespect. Y'all will be shot down. You know what I'm saying? I just had I got a room going on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But I say, you know what? I'm gonna come to YouTube, start a live up with the big bro, and we gonna shut shit down tonight. So I'm waiting for Haas to come through so I could hit that, so I could have him come hit that link, and you know, we could start the show, man. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, these niggas got platforms, man. Y'all been slandering and lying on Haas. Y'all dudes got to come up with better content. The reason why y'all niggas is mad that he's on academics is the reason why y'all niggas will never grow with y'all platforms. Y'all been hating on Hassan for years. Y'all mad that he getting his flowers. That's the problem. Y'all niggas ain't got no flowers. Make sure y'all smash this like button and get these likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these dudes is bozos. You know what I'm saying? They bozos. 10 toes down, this one, that one. Niggas is bozos, man. Like I said, man, as soon as Hassan come up here on the platform, we good to go. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, listen right now. Let's let Big Bro up in here in the building. Yo, Haas, salute. Salute, Haas. What's good, Big Bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him we about to do a legend. This is gonna be a legendary one.
Oh, we acting up tonight.
We acting up tonight, Haas.
We acting up tonight. Hold up, I'm gonna share this. I gotta go to my other phone so I can share this in my own.
Hey yo, Haas, I told these dudes like this in my video. I'm about to do my video tonight. I'm about to drop my video where I basically say, you know, these niggas is mad you getting your flowers now, Haas, because you been doing this a long time and these niggas ain't in the positioning and they ain't got a good platform. Y'all niggas don't got content. That's the problem. A lot of y'all niggas that's come on here, y'all don't got content. 10 Toes Down, 050 the movement. None of y'all niggas got content. Kwame Brown, the failed basketball player. Like, y'all niggas ain't got content, man. So this right here, this is a legendary night. Shout out to Hassan in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Spread love. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be a good one right here. You know what I'm saying? Haas already killed it on his, so we're gonna kill it again on here. You know, this gonna be legendary, man. Make sure y'all share this one. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all show a lot of love tonight, man. Cause this one right here gonna be a movie, man. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all dudes be hating, man? Y'all gotta get your mind right, man. Real talk.
Yeah, I see they playing with your numbers down. They just basically went from you having 200 in the building to 2 in the building. I'm sitting up there looking at it right now like, yo, that was shite.
Yo, Haas, when I was watching your live, they had 3 in the building instead of 200 in the building, Haas. I was like, yo, these niggas is playing with the numbers on YouTube. They really playing with the numbers. I don't know what type of bullshit YouTube on, but niggas playing with the numbers. They definitely playing with the numbers because, yo, Haas, when I was watching your live stream, they said you had 10 in the building. Then when you look, it's 3,000 in the building, but it's 10 when you watching the video. That's crazy, Haas.
Yeah, the game is rigged. You put the did you put the link in the comment section for people?
I'm about to do it right now, Haas. I'm about to put the link right now in the comment section. I got you. I'm about to do it right now. Yeah, so anybody that want to come up, man, make sure y'all show y'all faces. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no crazy shit because y'all not coming on here. If y'all do any type of crazy, y'all not coming up on here the platform. And we not having none of them niggas that be up on 050 platform. None of them niggas, them druggy niggas, them niggas that smoke. None of y'all smoking niggas coming up here either, man. Y'all gotta be respectful.
Hold up. Somebody said, Hassan, watch your mouth about stacked bundles. You need to apologize. First of all, if you watch the full video, the full live that I did, I was talking about stacked stone the blood, but I made a mistake and said stacked bundles. So I would never disrespect stacked bundles. What you watching is, and what you paying attention to is people that's taking the video that I did and they taking a mistake that I made right. And they making videos off of it because that's what they do. I would never diss stacked bundles. But anyway, it is what it is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, Haas, I'm about to get the traffic. I'm about to tell everybody on Clubhouse we over here. So I get that traffic over here so we can get more traffic on here.
What's good, though? Everybody that's in the building right now, y'all already know. Y'all can pull up. We here. Y'all can pull up. We here.
Pull up. Yo, Haas, I want to say, yo, congratulations on the interview, Haas. You shaking up the internet. You got niggas mad. You know what I'm saying? And the full interview ain't dropped, and niggas hearing clips, and niggas are salty. So how you feeling right now?
I mean, I don't get it, man. It's like, yo, if you don't like me, why are you watching me? But then again, see, that's the problem. They really do like me. These cats, I inspired all these dudes to come on YouTube, and that was like they fighting for my spot instead of solidifying their spot. We could all shine together. That's that corny ass New York mentality where niggas got to be at war with each other.
Haas was good.
Is that my dude, Citizen, man? Was good, boy.
Haas, what up, man? You know they nailed me again on YouTube, bro. They done took me down about 9 times in the last 12 months, dude.
Yeah, they gonna keep taking you down because you got to learn to speak in code. We living in different times now.
Nah, you know what it is? I do use the code words, but they keep catching on to them. That's what it is. So I got to change them up more often. But what I did do, though, is I started another platform. I started another page over on another platform called Rumble, which is, you know, for more conservative politics and shit. It's more friendly to people like me. So I'm going to keep the, you know, the surface stuff on YouTube and do all the hardcore stuff over there on the other platform. So I'll be all right, man. I'll be all right. I just wanted to, you know, holla at you guys and say what's up to Bulletz, Gotti, everybody on the panel, bro. But I do have a point that I disagree with you on, Haas. And I think you're gonna like this conversation. I heard you in a live stream, right? And somebody mentioned people should fix their credit, and you responded, and you was like, "Fuck credit," and I was like, "Damn, son, I can't rock with you on that, bro, because you got a mortgage on your house. Did you not need credit to get that? I mean, there's a lot of people that live in the hood. They make enough money to afford to get out, but they can't get out because they credit don't, you know what I mean? They can't qualify to get the housing that they need outside of the hood in these better neighborhoods. You know what I mean? So to tell the people, you know, ignore their credit and not worry about something like that or not concern themselves with something like that, I feel it's more detrimental than helpful. But I mean, what's your thoughts? What's your
all right, here's my thing, right? Yes, you do need the slave master's credit. You definitely need the slave master's credit. But at the same time, for me, it's like when I hear people brag about credit, it pisses me off because it's like, yo, you know what I mean? You got good credit with the shaitan, but you got bad credit with Allah. And that's backwards. Your credit with the universe is not intact, but your credit with the slave master is. Now, I understand in order for you to get ahead in life, you got to play the game, but I'm not happy to be a good citizen to the same system that enslaved me and keeping a foot on my neck. Like if I could really steal and not give them shit, if I could sit up there and run up every credit card that I could ever, and I'm not telling nobody to do that because that's ignorant. Because you're not going to win. The system is going to smash you. But if I could get away with it, I would never pay them back shit. They owe me for 400 years.
I can understand that position. And I agree with you that because here's the thing. We were all born into this system. None of us had any say in how this system was created, how it's being rigged, and how it's being ran. All we can do is, like, we can't change the spots on the chessboard. All we can do is maneuver our pieces on the board in a more favorable direction. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, because for working people go to work, they bust their ass, they clock in every day. And then, you know, guys like me, we advocate for more independence, more, you know what I mean, more freedom, get off the plantation. But then there's a lot of people that are like, well, how do I do that? How do I quit my job if I'm living paycheck to paycheck? But having a good credit score will allow them to be able to gain access to startup loans, business loans, and things like that. And I always advise people to, if you are going to borrow money and go into debt, you do it so you can use that money to generate more money. You don't borrow money to spend, you borrow money to invest, and you make that money pay for itself. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is how you escape poverty. And it's very difficult to do it without that good credit score, because you either got to hit the lottery, catch a big break, get a record deal or something crazy like that in order to literally escape the clutches of poverty. But I've seen millions of people do it just off of having good credit. You know what I'm saying? And I think for Black people in this country, that would be more of an asset to us than a detriment. I mean, if you agree, you agree. If you disagree, you disagree. But that's just my position.
Right now, like I said, you got to play the game. So you need credit. That's playing the game. But I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm never going to brag about me getting my credit to some A1 credit. I'm never. Like, this is the first year of my life. See, I'm not going to lie to nobody. Like, this is the first year where I said, okay, I'm going to clean up my credit. I dropped $48,000 on child support in one month. But when I realized that this satanic system took my money out of the bank, but they don't want to put it on the child support, they're just holding it, and me calling in, and they won't let you in the buildings. So it's like they freeze up accounts. I got other ways of hiding my money and getting my money. But at the same time, it's like, what you're doing is, you see that I'm fixing my credit right now. So now y'all purposely holding me back. And this is what this system does. So yeah, I'm trying to get my credit together because I don't want to go through my wife anymore to say, okay, this is going to go in your name. You're going to put this in your name. Everything is in your name. No, now it's time for me to put things in my name. But the system ain't working like that. This COVID got everything kicked now. So now that I put, like, because the money's there to pay anything that I owe, I have the money to pay. But the problem is they're not taking the money. Even when it comes to the taxes, in order to pay your taxes, you have to have a bank account in your name. See how the game is rigged?
Yep. Because if you don't have a bank account, you're considered below the poverty line. Because most people who are below the poverty line don't have bank accounts. So yeah, I get that. I get that, man. But as men, though, bro, I'll tell you, I will say this, and I'll tell you this, man. I appreciate you being the face of the streets, you being the voice for the streets, because there's a lot of brothers like me, you know, we're in the corporate world, we're you know, we're on the nerd shit, on the politics shit, and we don't really relate well to the street dudes. Even though I had my time in the streets, I'm not as seasoned as you are. I'm not as old as you are. I ain't been around as long as you have, and I haven't had the experiences that you have. But for somebody like you to be able to have a conversation with somebody like me and still relate to the dudes in the street, I feel is a good point of transition to show these brothers, like, look, you don't have to just go one way. You know what I'm saying? You can be who you are and be true to yourself, but be a better version of yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I think, that's what makes you unique and sets you apart from a lot of the other YouTubers that touch on the street business. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give you, like the other brother said, give you your flowers, man.
Well, let me say this. Let me tell you something, right? The streets is so overrated. All of the street dudes that I know that really, really put it in the streets are sick and tired of the streets. Most of the dudes that went through what I went through and even worse, you know what they doing right now? Fixing their credit. What they doing right now, they live for barbecues. They come home from work. They crack a Budweiser. They might stand outside in the alley in Bronx River. They crack their Budweiser, have a couple of beers, and they go to home. Anybody that's been through these streets know that the streets is overrated. Most of the dudes that's been through what I've been through in the streets are hurting inside and always sitting up there pouring out a little liquor for the niggas that didn't make it. So when dudes glorify these streets and try to make it seem like I glorify the streets, I hate what I used to be. I love what I became. That's why when niggas look at me now, they be like, yo, Haas, how can you use the slogan, lock them up? Because never in the history have I seen so many kids dying by stray bullets. If two thugs go get busy on the corner, it's your business. But regular civilian people are becoming casualty of wars. And then when you say, okay, what are you fighting for? Explain to the mother of this child why that 11-month-old child had to catch a bullet. What was it over? Gangs beefing with each other? Nah, lock that nigga up. That's my slogan. So dudes be like, yo, you bugging, you a snitch. I'm not a snitch, I'm a civilian that's tired of gang activity destroying regular civilian lives. Take your shit over there. You know, and that's my thing right there.
Hey, and you know what, man? I'm glad that you are on the same page with me, because I get called a coon and a sellout for touching on subjects like that. But when a brother like you starts saying that shit, you know, motherfuckers are listening like, damn, you know, he's been in it. So when he starts saying that shit, it's time for us to take a listen. Because for somebody like me, they'll look at me like, oh, he don't know the streets. He's just from the outside looking in. So he's not qualified to speak on this topic. You know what I mean?
But,
and,
yo,
you know what?
man.
Yo,
You don't have to be from the streets to see the ignorance of the streets.
right.
You don't have to understand why a nigga 40-year-old is still selling crack.
Mm-hmm.
Hand to hand.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to understand slaves selling crack to each other? When you look at the mafia movies, they tell you, you can't sell this in our community. Sell it to the niggas. So their community is better than yours. And in your eyes, you have no value for your woman and your children and your brothers and your sisters. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us the dope, but we decided to sell that shit to each other and decided to buy it from each other. And, you know, that's where a lot of people go wrong with it. You know what I mean? They busy blaming all these outside forces, but ignoring the fact that we accepted this shit. And it's time that we stop accepting that and start saying no to that shit. You know what I mean?
The mob took drug money and gambling money and built Vegas. Show me one thing that blacks, quote unquote, real niggas bought for our people. If they took drug money and gambling money and brought us another Black Wall Street, I say, you know what? The ends justify the means.
And the money's there.
Casualties, but at least we went somewhere positive with it. Every time we get $1, we use that money to floss on each other. And see, it's like sometimes you want to have something because you look at TV and you see other people have nice things. But the reality of it is, I got people making fun of me because there was actually days where I would just throw anything going outside because I didn't care anymore. I wasn't trying to impress anybody. I got a wife at home. I'm not impressing nobody outside. But in order for me to get into this house, right? Because ain't nobody leave this house. Niggas on the internet be lying. Me and my wife went from Co-op City to this house. We bought this house. My name wasn't on the house or on the bank because my credit was fucked up. This is my house. I'm the king of this castle. So it's irrelevant whether it's in your name or your wife's name because y'all partnership, you're a team. But the moral of the story is I had to thug it out and cut back and eat oodles and noodles and certain shit and no steak and lobsters every day in order to get in a house.
That's one love, Hassan.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fall back and let some of the other brothers get the floor, man. I'm gonna stay on the panel though in case anything else pops up.
Hey, Hassan, bro.
Peace.
You hear me, bro?
I'm listening.
Man, I just wanted to say this, man. I've been waiting for this moment for like 3 years, bro. You know?
What's on your mind, brother?
Man, a lot, Brody, man. Shit, like, I can't lie, man. Like, man, you kind of like inspired me, like, you know, I'm going through my spiritual thing, like, because like I said, I'm like, as you can tell, I'm a younger one, like, but man, like, I like hearing your voice, bro. Just like the hardest, darkest times, you know, seeing like what a man goes through in his darkest moments. And I swear, man, like, you know, there'd be times where I just wanted to, like, you know, end it all, bro. But sometimes just hearing your voice, bro, going to where I need to do, you know, I finally can make it, bro. And I feel, and I know, and I swear to God, bro, like, I know what, like, your one dark, you know, one thing you, me, and share in common, bro. What, you know, what it's like to be violated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it fucking sucks. And what I've been trying to like kill myself like 27 times, but I'm here every day, bro. But I swear to God, like I'm about to fast, like 4 days, bro. No food, no water. And if God don't hear me, I'm gonna do it in 2 weeks, 5 days, no food, no water. Then 6 days, no food, no water. And then 2 more weeks, 7 days, no food, no water, bro. Until God hears me, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, let me tell you something, right? You know, from what I believe, God already heard you.
For real.
The answer is coming. You cannot go 3 days without drinking water.
I did it, bro. I did it.
And you know what? See, what you don't, scientifically, you're not supposed to be able to live past 3 days without drinking water. So God is talking to you already. You're meant to be here. So now what you have to figure out is, what is your purpose? Because you have a purpose because you're still here. What you also have to do is you have to get out of, like, life is about balance, man. When you woke up, you had a new day. You have a new day. Whatever happened to you, you hate it in your heart. And you make sure that it don't happen to somebody else. Right now, you have the platform to use your voice to tell people what you experienced and what you feel about it. If that be your choice, if you want to share that, you can tell people what you've been through and how you feel. My job is for you to understand something, right? In certain days, there's sunshine, and then there's rain. But after the rain, how they say the April showers bring flowers? Even them rainy days bring life sometimes. Your pain, you got to learn to use that as your strength. And you might be able to save somebody the same way I've done. The same way me and you having this conversation, you might be doing this for somebody else. It's your job to help heal others. But first, you got to heal yourself. You a soldier. You meant to be here. You here for a reason, man. and I'm proud of you. I've had many a days where I had suicidal thoughts. I had many a days when I went out in the streets and I took my anger out on the hood because of the things that I was going through. Like in the internet, a lot of people don't really know who I was and how I was living in the streets. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story, right? There was a day. Matter of fact, I don't even want to tell you none of those stories because I don't want you to start doing the same shit that I did. Because I went out and did things that I had no business doing because I was hurting. So I don't want to share them stories with you, but I want you to understand something, that you're here for a reason, and I feel like this was God's plan. You're here. No, I don't want you to. It's good to fast and ask God for what you want, but don't fast in spite. Fast for wisdom. Fast for strength. And if you're going to fast, man, at least drink water before sun up and after sundown, and do it the proper way so that that you keep your body, because God does not intend for you to fast to hurt yourself.
Hey Haas, let me just say this really quick. I hate to have to jump in again to the brother that talked about the fast. I'm glad you brought up the water.
See everybody.
I'm glad you brought up the drinking the water thing, because I was going to say that to the brother. You don't fast without drinking water, because the whole point in fasting is to cleanse your body of all the toxins that you accumulated, and drinking that water helps your body flush that stuff out. So it's actually a necessity to drink water while fasting in order to successfully complete it. Just so you know.
I feel you, bro. Nah, I gotta say, it's gonna take a long ass time, bro. Like I'm really broken inside, but I'm glad though I can say it. I can finally say it and admit it that I'm broken inside, so I can finally take the time it is to heal myself, finally. And I'm gonna say this to you, Hassan, bro. Like, man, like you just going through some dark times, but you expressing yourself has kind of convinced me to make my own channel. Actually, I got my channel too. It's about it's almost got 400, bro. And I moved actually from my hometown, because I know what it's like seeing a lot of people being methed out. Like, I come from a small town where all I see is people destroy families, bro. Like, hooked up on just meth and crack and all that,
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from this little town, bro. It's like in Iowa, bro. It's just it's called Sioux City. But the thing is, man, there's a bad spirit, bro. Just a bad spirit. Everyone's just hooked up on dope.
Yo, Bulletz Gotti, where you at? Where the hell is Bulletz Gotti at? I want him to put the screen. Yeah, keep the screen where everybody can be seen. I want people to be seen. Let the brothers be seen on the screen. I can see what the brother's talking. There you go, just like that.
Hey, brother, listen, man. You don't have to. You know what? It's good. It's good that you're actually starting a channel and you're talking and stuff, because for a lot of us YouTubers, people, even us YouTubers ourselves, don't realize this, but making content and making videos is kind of like therapy almost, because you're able to speak to the camera and say things that you can't really speak to with someone else, because it's such a deep conversation to have that most people aren't ready to have that conversation. So when you try to engage in dialogue and talk about it, they'll always respond back to you and kind of distract you from what you're actually trying to say. But when making your videos, what happens is you'll start to attract people who are actually interested in what you have to say, because now they have no choice but to either listen to you or turn you off. That's it. There's no responding, no cutting you off. You know what I'm saying? No talking back. So use it as a form of therapy for yourself. Instead of sitting down and talking to a psychiatrist, just talk to the camera. You know what I mean? And just be real with yourself. And people respond to that. And I think all of us at some point have been in that position where we feel down and want to give up on life. Like, I've reached a point in my life where I actually had a loaded pistol to my head. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And that was years ago. And where I'm at now, I'm glad I didn't pull that trigger. So whatever you're going through right now, bro, it's going to pass, and shit's going to get better. And you're going to look back on them moments, and you're going to be like, that is what made me who I am today. And I'm never going to go back to that ever again. So whenever you encounter the similar situations that made you feel how you feel now, you're going to be strong enough to deal with it without it, making you feel broken. Because you're not broken. You're still here. If you were broken, you'd be in the ground. You feel me? So just keep pushing and keep your head up. You're a man at the end of the day, and that's what we're here for. We're here to take the slings, take the arrows, eat the shit sandwiches, and help create, procreate life, start families, and be patriarchs. Pass on the knowledge that we learned through the shit that we had to suffer from. So our kids, our grandkids don't have to suffer through that shit. You know what I'm saying? So just keep your head up, bro.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. Hey, y'all, thank you for all this shit. I'm thanking for all the support. Hey, son, though, man. You know what? I love you, bro. Hey, I'll shout you out a few times on my channel, bro. So, like, I say when I'm free, like I'm good and ready, man. Gotta find a way. I'm gonna do something with you, bro, and I'm gonna support you all the way, bro. One love, bro.
Any comment, whenever you want to tell your story, if you ever want to tell your story, you can always tell it on my platform.
All right, bro, man. One love, bro.
All right, peace. Yeah, man, that's, you know what, to hear that he's a baby. You know what I mean? He's a baby, and you can hear the pain all in him. You can hear the pain all in him, and it's like, yo, as men, as soldiers, man, we the protectors, man. We failing these kids, man. We failing them horrible. We failing these kids, man. Somebody's supposed to protect them. We supposed to protect these kids. And it's like everybody running around in the hood so tough and so egotistical. But you know what I mean? It's like our greatest fight is failing. We losing the war. Our greatest fight is to protect the women and the children. You can hear the pain in that young boy. But everybody don't deal with their pain and their problems the same way. Some people who, once they get a certain age, they let it ring in the hood. They let it ring in the hood. Then they go to jail and just start getting busy. Real.
Hey, Hans, I want to talk to you real quick.
We can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Hey, turn your mic up.
Far away.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, cause I've been watching you for a little second, and I do get entertained by your videos, and you actually have like a strong message and everything too, and I do want to say condolences on your mother passing away, cause my mother actually passed away recently too. She actually passed away in September, and then 2 weeks before that, my ex-girlfriend got killed, got shot in the street. So like when I hear your message and stuff like, about the girls getting killed right now, about the cities going crazy, I really can't relate to that. And I just want to say like, I want to try to find ways to stop it. I tried to talk to people, even like when I was in middle school, cause I'm 27 now, but when I was in middle school, I even used to go door to door. I was in church a lot. I used to go door to door, try to talk to people, try to get them off the streets. But I really couldn't get my message across. It seemed like the TV already got them, the music already got them. And my like conclusion to it was to go after the media. Would you think that'd be like the
talking to the mic a little bit more?
Like my conclusion was to go after the media. Like would you say that'd be like a good answer to combat everything going on?
I think in order for us to deal with anything that's coming to the black community, we have to start with us first. Like, we have the power. We don't use our power. We can't vote our problems away. Everything starts and ends with the black man. We put a lot of responsibility on a woman. We blame the woman. Everything starts with the black man. Until we fix our household, we can't fix nothing. The government, that's not their problem. They put us in these conditions for us to suffer. We are the descendants of greatness that was kidnapped and put into slavery. And they're not going to help us figure out how to get everything that was taken back from us. The enemy is not going to help you get back what they took from you.
Yeah. Though I feel like we should do everything on our own. But I feel like the big problem is that the media is portraying us in a certain way. Like, should we take down the media?
Actually, no. Let them do whatever they want to do. We are the media right now. What you doing right now, what I'm doing right now, we are the media. You see what I'm saying? And this is why they put so many ignorant niggas on YouTube right now, because my voice is becoming power. And now what we're doing right now, this is what you call unity. This is a movement now. Now you have a bunch of men pulling together and building and having intellectual conversations instead of having gang banging. And Platinum Elite, you're doing your thing. Keep up the good work, young brother. Thank you for sponsoring this war and supporting Bulletz Gotti on this platform, family.
Definitely.
And who
I just
else?
want to say that
Bobby Miller, Haas, get that young man's info. Keep him under your arms before we lose him. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. Thank you, Bobby Miller. And you know what? And see, this is what they don't want you to see. The people that I'm having effect on their life. So when you see these dudes be sitting up there and they dissing my followers, they gotta understand that they say 1 out of 3 females was molested. And the numbers with the young men, they don't really even know because the young men don't tell. It's hard to tell. You notice, the young brother didn't really get into his story because it's too much. He got to take, I didn't want to push him because he got to take steps and stages. You can hear the pain in him. People got to understand something. The reason why Hassan Campbell is going to smash this internet is because pain is universal. And all these other niggas want to run around like they tough when the whole world is hurting. You got grown-ass men that don't know how they going to pay their next rent and child support at the same time, and they crying, they broken because they trying their best not to go back to the streets and they want to do the right thing. You got brothers that still trying to heal from their childhood traumas of what their stepfather did to them. You got brothers sitting up there feeling pain because they don't even know who the fuck their father is. It's 15 possibilities. And none of them don't want them.
Hey, so the point about the media that you made, my brother, yeah, Hassan is right. We are the media. And you know how you know that we're having an effect? If we were not having an effect, YouTube would not have to change their community guidelines every 3 months and start taking people's channels down. I mean, I'm sure you heard me mention I had 9 channels go down in the last 12 months. And I got people all over the world that know my name and know who I am because I'm a household name, even though my numbers don't reflect it because I've been taken down and then restarting, taken down, restarting, taken down, restarting. But I have a core following just like many of you guys who also content creators do. So in a sense, we are taking down the media because we're becoming the new media. CNN lost 90% of their viewers between 2020 and 2021. Yeah, because of YouTube. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was important.
Shout out to the build. Shout out to you, Fighters Complex. Appreciate you, family. Thank you for sponsoring this ball.
Hey, yo,
Bulletz Gotti love.
Hey, yo, Haas, let me say this, right? Like tonight, right? I want to say Hassan deserved all the flowers he getting right now from the people because this man done put his life on the line. This man family been attacked online. This man, childhood trauma has been made as a joke online by cowardly individuals. And a lot of these dudes that Hassan has helped, I don't give a fuck who it is. Shutterball 5 guard, you know what I'm saying? 10 toes down, Marky Brown, 050 the movement. All these dudes should be thankful that this man basically helped them out with their careers. Because if it wasn't for this man helping out 5 guard and Ruin Cross, nobody would have known who Ruin Cross or 5 guard was. Because nobody was checking for Chia Connor. He had to change his whole style, fucking with Haas, with doing Black Lives Don't Matter. Basically, nobody was checking for some music. Nobody. Ruin Cross, nobody was checking for Ruin Cross. Nobody was checking for 050 Trainer Brent. After he lied with fake paperwork, nobody was checking for him. Haas created 05 the movement. Just like he created 10 toes down Marky Brown. Just like Kwame Brown. Let's look at what's going on with Kwame.
Yo, Gotti,
I know you about to say something,
Yo, Gotti, you getting so much love in the building. Like, yo, your super chat is ringing. Blessings to you, Hassan, Citizen Man, Bulletz Gotti, good brothers, and peace to the rest of the panel. Like, oh, man, thank you, family. Platinum Elite, another $100. Holla for getting Hassan to pull up. Black men need to support each other.
Shout out to everybody.
And showing my little brother some love because I've been promising Bulletz Gotti I was going to pull up. one thing I love about Bulletz Gotti, man, is that he been riding, he been loyal. You know what I mean? He been loyal. I've been trying to get Bulletz Gotti to come to the crib so I can interview him inside my crib. Because anybody that comes around me, I treat like a brother, but everybody don't deserve that. You have to demote yourself. When I give you that brotherhood, you have to demote yourself. But that young man that spoke, man, we got to set something up where we all can start reaching out when people come through like that, because, you know, you can hear the pain in that young brother. And he made me feel good because he's telling me, because of my struggle and my fight, like I told y'all, if I could save one life, like, nah, man, you ain't going to fast to kill yourself. You're going to live. But while you fasting, we going to pray. And we're going to come up with some solutions, man. For real. We need to make an army, because you know what? There is dudes still left out there running around touching these kids. And at some time, you know, we got to make citizens arrests. If you get my drift. And we do have to. You know, one thing I would say, everybody sit up there and they say, with Africa Bambaataa, like, why didn't do nothing? Africa Bambaataa has an army. And during my early days, if I would have killed Africa Bambaataa, my whole family would have been murdered. At this point in time, when I got older, you know, everything happened for a reason. I challenged this man. I went to war with this man. I'm going to war with this man in this army. And instead of asking me why I ain't kill him, join up. Where's the legal guns at? Where's the legal army at? So we could actually take his army down. Because even if Africa Bambaataa died, there's still a bunch of Zulu dudes that aided and abetted in him. These niggas committed war crimes against black children. Where's my army at? Don't ask me why I'm not doing it by myself. Who gonna help me?
That's a fact.
Oh, what's good? What's good?
Peace.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta say, man, much love, respect, your vision, your message. That shit's so powerful. Your aura is like super magnetic. And everything, like how you come at niggas, I love that. I love that. Keep your foot on their neck. Like, don't let up. Don't let up. Message, man.
With the headshot.
It's like if like how you deliver the message, they might not like it, but the message, if you don't catch it, then like something ain't right. And it's just like shit. It's like I've been before I discovered you, came across you, and that's years back. I've been living my life like how you say. I got 9 kids. So after my first was twins. After my twins was born first, boom, it's like something clicked in my mind. Like, yo, all that street life, no more banging, run across homies. Nah, nigga, I ain't with that no more. Nigga, I got kids now and all that. And that's how I've been living from my first set of twins up until now. And I got 9 kids now. So it's like when I hear and watch all that shit the shit you be like kicking, it's like, yo, that's the vision right there. I stay spreading the word, the message, all of that, because it's like that's what we gotta, all the shit you say we gotta do. We gotta get that army together. We gotta build this unity, all of that.
Yeah, you know, it's like when people make fun of me or talk shit about me being in the house and can't come outside. Do you realize when I'm in the house with the most beautiful things in the world, which is my children, God's gift. When I'm in the house, I'm sitting up there arguing, even when they annoying me, and I'm like, shut up, because I'm trying to sleep. I don't get real good sleep, but when I'm trying to sleep, yo, they be sitting up there tussling and doing all types of shit, and I'd be like, shut up. Yo, I would not lose that for nothing in the world.
Yes, that feeling, yes.
The streets, yo, the streets will kidnap you and your children and bring them back to you. Yo, let me tell you something. Some of my dudes that came home from jail did Bam, right? B.O.'s older brother did 32 years. His brother didn't live to see him come home. Bam from Bronx River did 30 years. I didn't see Bam since we was kids. He left 30 years ago. The streets will kidnap you and send you back an old man. Your children will want to know why. I used to want to know why my father wasn't there. Don't pad him. The streets do not love you. They have an expiration date, and the streets is undefeated. All they have is candles burning and yellow tape. And we have to break that cycle. When I talk, like, you got to understand, when people sit up there, oh, Haas always want to talk like he tough. I get 5,000 death threats a day. Why the fuck wouldn't I talk? I'm not going to let you feel like you scaring me off the internet. Even after y'all went to my house in the Bronx, smashed my car, and showed where my kids live at. You gave the address and put it all over the internet because you thought I was going to get scared. Why would I talk like a fucking coward when you sending me death threats like that and breaking windows? Why would you force me to have to put a gun on my waist? I don't want to kill another black man, but I will. Especially when I got people that I don't even, like, I didn't do nothing to, I don't even know you. How is my voice? How is my truth? How is my voice affecting your life to the point that it would make you come outside and jeopardize both of our lives?
Hey, Haas, can I say something about that? I want to say something about these cowardly individuals that was talking about your car getting smashed. You know, the wax dogs, the 5 guards, the Spanish nigga, I don't know his name, Pone something. He got an S in his name, running around making videos talking about Haas, talking about we seen your family and all that. Y'all niggas is cowards, man. If you gotta wear a fucking mask and you gotta sit in your fucking car like a fucking coward, talking about something you want to do to somebody, like how I said, man, he ain't here to hurt nobody, man. But when you playing with somebody's family, then all bets is off, man. Ain't no coming back after that, man. You playing with somebody's family. You put somebody's address out there where they child late, man. You really, y'all niggas is out of fucking pocket, my nigga. And for that dude, Pone, whatever your name is, homie, you keep doing videos talking about Haas and all this. Yo, dog, you's a coward. Because you sit in your car.
Don't give no life to these dudes' names. They don't get no life.
Yeah.
They don't get no life.
I'm going to just say, you's a coward. And the rest of you clown ass niggas, this is a message to all y'all clown ass niggas that do videos about Haas, that sit and want to talk shit and then want to hide your face, don't want to show your face, and then want to act all tough. You niggas is cowards and y'all got no lives, man. Y'all niggas is worrying about what the next man doing. Why do y'all gotta worry about what the next man, if the man, what that man eat don't make y'all niggas shit, y'all shouldn't even worry about what the next man doing. That means y'all niggas got too much time on y'all hands and y'all niggas is nothing but bitches. That's what you niggas is. Nothing but bitches.
But you know what it is?
That water boy ass nigga in Virginia with his mom's a fucking pastor, Mr. Jackson. You a big bitch, my nigga. Cause you been hating on Haas since he let your ass go and you still mad, bro. Get over it, my nigga.
Yeah, you know, it's sad because, and I want people to understand something, right? Wax Dog was one of the first dudes that, well, he wasn't one of the first, but he came along and he used to be a mod and always talking. I didn't let him into my intimacy like others. And then the whole time, honestly speaking, I think he works for the government. These dudes go from being my mods to being dudes that make like 30 videos a week, 30 to 40 videos. And when you shut their pages down, they make it. That's not normal. At some point in time, like when I break up with my baby mother, we don't fuck with each other no more. We call each other because of the kids, and then we go about our business. This shit that I see grown men doing on the internet that's supposed to be gangsters and gangbangers, this shit is just not normal. So now the next thing you have to sit up there and say, well, who sent you? CIA, FBI, DEA? What agency is you working for? Khalif said, Dad can't even join the convo in the waiting room. Thank you, family. Don't worry, we're going to let everybody speak, and we're going to pull new people up too. Everybody going to have their time to speak, man. We definitely try to show love. We even going to let some of you haters come in and talk.
All right,
Because I
House,
want
before I
you
get up out of here, I just wanted to say, your slogan, it's a powerful one. And if all men, especially the black men, if we follow this slogan, then we can start to break the next cycle with the next generation. I'm in the house raising my sons so they don't kill your sons. That's a powerful slogan. And if we follow that, it's a start. Because that's what I've been doing.
teach your
I
children.
don't care. Family, friends, they've been talking for years. Yo, why you in the house? Why you in the house? Why you don't come out? Why you don't go up? Nigga, I'm happy. I'm in my house raising my kids, and I'm happy doing that. Like 100% happy. So that's a powerful slogan right there.
There's nothing outside but evil. When we traveling in the communities that we live in, we are traveling through evil. And I keep telling people, if you don't speak out against the evil, it will spread and knock at your door. This is why you see 11-month-old babies dying. The women in cars in Chicago, like I've seen women die, like that men fantasize about. You know how men sit up there and say, I drink her bath water. These are beautiful women that's just catching bullets. Like, yo, how did you shoot what y'all would call a goddess? See, I don't believe in them terms, but I use the terms according so y'all can understand. You call it this like we shoot how you shoot a woman with a baby in her belly. You're supposed to make love to her, caress her, put lotion on her back, caress her feet, but instead you got a bullet for her? Nah. Evil was spreading because good men are not enough men are standing up to be men.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, Haas, like you said, man, charity starts at home. Once you get your charity at home, right, and get everything in order in your household, then you can come out here and deal with everything else. But until then, brothers got to get home right first before they start trying to take care of the world. Because you can't take care of the world if you can't get home right. Home is where everything starts at.
All right, Haas, I'm checking out so somebody else can come in, man. Keep it going, man. Keep it going.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody, man, for real.
Salute, yo. Salute. I mean,
salute.
What's up, man? Yo, I fuck with you, Haas, for real.
Oh, that's my dude right there. That's my young boy right there from Chicago.
Yeah, kid.
Nah, I don't know. I ain't from Chicago.
No, where you from again? You
I'm
on my
from
Instagram?
From Jersey.
Okay. What's up with that case, man? How's it going?
I got caught on the 7th. Yeah, I got caught coming up on the 7th.
You think you're gonna beat it?
Probably not, but they took that shit right off my hip. I'm trying to go for probation though.
Man, you know what we gotta figure out is we gotta figure out how to put together a team. This young boy right here got caught up. You know what I mean? He trying to do good, but at the same time, he living in a battlefield where he gotta protect himself, and we gotta sit up there and we gotta find a system in a way. Like I gotta talk to Brother Charleston White and see how he do it, and see how we could go to this system and ask this same system that's trying to slay our kids for mercy for this young brother right here, man. Shout out to you, man. What's on your mind, man? We got the young wolves coming up in here.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. Staying out the way, man. I'm trying to get this case together though, fast. Man. I ain't going back though. I ain't trying to go back.
Now you know what? Listen, man. How old are you right now?
I'm 19.
You still young. You get that off your back, it ain't no turning back. You not facing that much time where you gotta run, man. You get that time. Listen, if you was facing 20 years, I tell you to blow it. If that little bit of time, like you take that time, you get it over with, and you come back and you fix your life. But don't give up, man. You got a paid lawyer?
Nah, hell no. I'm working on that though, for sure. Yeah,
you got to figure out. You got to figure out how to try to get you a lawyer, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Maybe a lawyer can get you less time and get you that probation.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I hate how we got to go to jail for protecting ourselves though, man. Like I really don't understand that shit, man. Like, and they don't give a fuck. The judge don't want to hear oh, it's dangerous and we gotta protect ourselves, but they don't want to hear that shit. I mean,
No,
but
you know what? Because the dudes my age is supposed to make them hear that, because they created these circumstances for you to have to protect yourself. But instead, but instead we running around throwing up gang signs and doing faggot shit on the fucking internet. Instead of teaching y'all young brothers how to survive, or better yet, how to unite, we up here showing disloyalty to each other, being fucking crabs in the barrel and trying to pull each other down instead of stinging each other up.
yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Heavy fact.
That's a fact.
And yo, Haas, I ain't go front. I like the little homie channel. I watch his channel, and he got a powerful message, man.
Man, I didn't even know the young brother had a channel. You gotta hit me up. Because I gotta have you on my listen. We not nothing. I'm not nothing. My life is over. You the future. My life is over. I lived my life. You are the future. How they said, you are the resistance. You are the future.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I got a new Instagram, so you don't follow. Instagram kept deleting all my pages and shit, so you don't follow my new one. But I'm gonna DM you so you can see it and shit. I mean,
what's your name on Instagram?
I'm gonna DM you. You gonna see? I'm gonna comment on your shit.
Definitely, man. Because I haven't seen you in a while. I was wondering, but Instagram does the same thing to me. This is like my 6th Instagram page where they just snatch my whole shit down. You know why? Because they don't like the networking. They keep keeping me behind, and it's crazy because Bulletz Gotti it said he got 697 people in the building, and I know it's more people in the building. I guarantee you, it's at least 3,000 people in the building. King Alexander, Hassan Campbell, respect and love for Melbourne, Australia. Respect to you too, family. Peace and love to everybody, man. The people is in the building. They hiding the
Hey, yo, I want to tell everybody, please, everybody that's here, the 662 people that's in the building, subscribe to this young man channel, man. Support this young brother channel. Can't Get Right TV, man. Support. Let's get this brother to 1,000 subscribers.
Fam gonna be back. Fam gonna be back on this platform, but what they gotta do is they gotta subscribe to your page first, so that way they get the notifications. Because we're gonna be doing a whole lot of stream yards right over here.
Fact.
Hey,
facts, bro.
Could you put the link in the private chat, brother?
Oh yeah.
I got a small little channel too, man, and I'll be linking up with Charleston White and whatnot. And I just want to tell Hassan, hey, you and Charleston White, man, y'all continue being a voice in the wilderness, because it's gonna take y'all brothers to continue to ripple effect to destroy this social engineering. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, the streets, it's a trend now, and we losing a lot of our young brothers and sisters to the streets. So
yeah, this shit corny, bro.
Keep it going, you know what I mean? And like, I see it firsthand. I work part-time in a hospital, and I'm a firefighter by, you know what I'm saying, for professional. So I see the mamas crying, I see the dead bodies, I see all the crazy stuff. So it's like, and like you say, Hassan, like we all know, it's a spiritual war going on, you know what I'm saying? And we living in these last days, and us brothers, us older men, it's gonna take us to open up that third eye and have the Most High come inside of us and really like start coming together, because it's getting hard. I don't know if y'all paying attention. Food shortages, everything changing. So it's like, it's gonna take us to really come together, because you know Satan busy. You know what I'm saying? So all the guns and stuff, we ought to know what time it is, but we gotta really come together, unite, because you know what I'm saying, we losing brothers daily. I see it every day in my little city in Tallahassee, Florida. 14-year-olds jumping on the street, killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no over no gang. It's just that drill music. So Hassan, you and Charleston, man, y'all the voice that's gonna destroy this social engineering. You know what I'm saying? It's a heavy programming, but as long as we use YouTube for what we're using it for, to get the message out. Brothers in New York connecting with brothers in California, connecting with brothers in Chicago, Miami, wherever you at, we unite. You know what I'm saying? The revolution won't be televised. You know what I'm saying? We use this our television, this our Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying? YouTube gonna try to mess it up with the algorithm, but like what Tupac said, we gotta talk in Swahili. We gotta talk in our own code so that we can keep these airways going. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got the 5G. You know what I'm saying? They got all that crap, but you know we know who we is. We the guys of the earth. You feel me? So all we gotta do is tap into that and unite and love. All them brothers out here talking about, you know, all that ego crap.
hey, they gonna get cut down when the Most High bring that, you know what I'm saying, that sword. But the brothers that's really got love in their heart about their family, protecting their brothers, their sisters, their mothers, we the ones that's gonna inherit the earth. Meek shall inherit it. So the young brother with the dreads, bro, you gonna beat that case. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying right now for you, bro. Put your
And we gonna pray.
in the private
Right.
chat,
Speak
bro.
that
And
You know
yo,
what I'm
and
saying?
it's and
Right.
it's and
That's
it's
on us,
channels
bro.
in the back, and it's channels in the back channel. So everybody that's in the back chat, go support that brother channel. His channel's in the back chat. Ed is in the chat. Go support this young brother channel, man.
Yeah,
Let's
good
let's
looking.
let's,
Platinum
let's
Elite
help
said,
this
let
Look,
young
me
right.
brother
talk to
out,
that
man.
young brother.
Look, right. When I was
Platinum Elite said, let me talk to that young brother.
look, when I was 17, I jumped off the well, I've been in the street since I was like 13. I turned blood when I was 15. I caught my first case at 17. It was a shooting. Nigga told on me, whatever. I went to jail. It was juvenile, so I did 2 weeks. I was only in it for 2 weeks. They released me. I was on house arrest for 3 months. Got off house arrest. I copped out the probation for the shooting. Like 3 months after that. And then I got locked right back up a month after I copped out for another pistol. That was when I was 18. So now I'm still fighting that case, and I got court coming up right now. But I'm done with that shit, though, man. That shit corny, man. For real, that shit corny.
Hey,
So what,
you
man?
believe in the Most High, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Okay, then. So guess what? If you know deep within your heart and your mind that you want to change your life, He gonna make it way that you will do it, bro. And then by you doing that, and by you changing your life within your circle, within your ripple, your brothers that you see, your homeboys, they gonna do the same thing. Cause it's all it's. See, we gotta be the virus, the antivirus to the virus. When we call these streets, we can reconstruct this thing, but we got to do it as individuals and come together collectively. And I'm telling you, it can be done overnight, but we don't got faith because we see, well, the TV show this and the news say that, but that's all programming. That's all programming. They force us to believe that. You know what I mean? But we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, just do what you know what you're supposed to do, man. You're going to beat that case, bro. You're going to beat it.
Yeah, good looking, bro. Good looking. I appreciate that. That's real. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, man. Prayer is power, man. And, yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm so honored to have you here because you are the future. And we, like I said, man, I live my life. We nothing without you. Everything I do in my life is for the next generation. So to have you, the next generation, to actually come on this platform is the dopest thing ever, man. And I feel like this is one of the most powerful builds that I had in a long time because you got too many grown folks talking in these platforms and they're not building. And it's not, the youth is not there. You are the youth. You are the future, man. So I tell you right now, man. Matter of fact, you know what, man? We gonna look into getting you a lawyer, man. We gonna figure something out. We gonna talk about getting a lawyer and see what we can do for you, man. Because we ain't gonna just give up on you, man. For real. If I gotta come out there to Jersey and sit down and talk to you, or whatever the case may be, and exchange my information, we gonna figure out how we can get a lawyer and see if we can get you some probation or something, man. But you know what though? Some things you gotta leave in God's hand. And sometimes you gotta tie your camel too, man. Everything that I've been through in life, I wouldn't have made it. I would not be who I am without God. But sometimes just having God alone, you know, you feel lonely. But at the same time, sometimes God will remove you from everything and everybody so you can become who you're gonna become. You were here for a reason. You got a lion spirit.
Facts, bro. And look, I look up to you, bro, for real. And the reason I listen to you, because I know you've been through it, and I've been through it. And it's true, like, young niggas only gonna listen to people who've been through it. So it's like, that's why I be on my YouTube, I tell these niggas, like, that's not where it's at. Because they know I've been through it. Like in my city, they know. So that's why I try to tell them, like, that's not, I really want to be like something like a youth advocate, bro. I want to do some shit like that. Like, talk to people that's younger than me or my age or whatever, whoever listening. Like, I mean, for real. That's what I want to do, man.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. I don't know if my lawyer deal with cases in Jersey, but I'm gonna talk to my lawyer and see if he have he can have a sit down or whatever the case may be and look into your case. But if he don't do cases in Jersey, we're gonna figure something out. We're gonna see if we can find you a lawyer, man. We're gonna have a conversation behind the scenes. You hit me up and we're gonna see what we can do, man, for real. Because the reality of it is we need you out here. Some of these older niggas out here that's on social media, they need to go to jail.
In a
They
way.
need to go to jail. They need to go back home. Like, because for real, man, all they do is brag about jail and how they the first generations of a gang set, and all they did in jail was hide everything they had. Go back home. Let the young generation come up. For real. I don't understand how these niggas be glorifying jail like that when all they did was hide everything in their ass.
Yeah, that shit corny, bro. That jail,
got cut. Haas. All they could talk about how much time they got cut and how much shit they hide in their ass. That's all they could talk about, man. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, that jail shit corny, bro. That was like the worst experience of my life with like all that type of shit. And I definitely got to be out here, bro.
So let me ask you a question, right? What do you feel like? Which I already know the answer, but but we have to listen to you. Like, if you feel like, what do you feel needs to change about the older generation when it comes to your generation?
They don't teach us. They don't teach us what to do. Like how to make money and shit. Niggas just put guns in our hands. Like, put guns and drugs in our hands and shit like that, bro. Get in this car. We about to go ride on these niggas, huh? You take the gun. You gonna be the one that shoot. I've been through it.
Yo, do you hear? And it's like, you know, when I sit up there and I say this, now you can hear it from somebody that's lived it. All the older generation do is just destroy and use these young boys for their energy. And then when they go to jail, they don't send them nothing.
Nothing, bro. When you go to jail, when I went to jail, the worst thing about it was me calling my mother and her crying, bro. That shit made me cry. Like, for real, I was crying, bro. My mother crying on the phone, and I know I let her down, especially when I went back the second time. She was like, "You promised me you'll never go back." I started crying. That shit hit me, like, and I started breaking down, bro. Like, for real, that ain't a good feeling. And knowing that in reality, my mother, the only person that really give a fuck about me, bro. The homies, they don't give a. That's why I stopped hanging with niggas. The so-called homies and shit, niggas don't care, bro. And all my friends in jail, everybody in jail. I'm the only one that's out. Only one.
And right now, you on the verge of having to fight a system, the belly of the beast. And you know what, man? We got to figure out how to get. See, I don't know how to be. Like, I don't know how to address certain things the way my brother Charleston White know how to do with the court system. He's been in it, but we gonna figure this shit out because they can't take all our babies. They got to give us something back. And when you got young brothers that's trying to do the right thing, man, you got to give us our young brothers back, man, for real. So we definitely gonna have to figure this out. We gonna have to get brothers to come up with signatures or whatever else, so we can figure out how to get this brother back home with his mother and home amongst us. We have to create a community in the world as well on the social media, because you got to understand something, right? Sometimes we can't be in Africa, we can't be in California, but we can be on this internet. We have to create a universal family where we can protect each other, because this internet is more powerful than what people think it is.
Yeah, man, and now, like, my mother, she's sick. Like, she just last month she caught COVID or whatever, and that shit made her have a heart attack. So now, like, she in the hospital right now as we speak. So it's like, now that that's going on, like, I be thinking about all this shit, bro, and I just like, damn, bro, like, that shit is like, it ain't a good feeling. And I love my mother, bro. Like, I don't know what I'd do without her. So thinking about the shit I put her through and all that type of shit, bro. It's just crazy, bro.
Yo, this young brother bringing tears to my eyes, man, because you know what you saying is what I did to my mother. Me and my mother been through so much, and see, one thing I want you to understand, man, my worst fears was losing my mother, and I lost my mother, and it's like I guess God prepared me to lose my moms because I had to see her fight so hard to stay alive. For 3 years, my mother fought to stay alive. I had to watch that. And it was like, as I watched my mother fight for her life, it got to the point where I didn't want her to live no more because I didn't want to see her suffer. So God prepared me to lose my mother. Don't lose your mother by being in the penitentiary, man. We're going to figure this out, man. We're going to pray. We're going to fast. Let me tell you something. To all you young boys that's watching me, I want y'all to understand something because I am from the streets. If you feel like your back is against the wall and it's you or the next man, you eat. Necessary to stay alive.
No question.
If you feel like your back is against the wall, I'm never going to teach you not to be a warrior. Never. If you feel like that somebody is going to like they're going to try to take your life, by any means, Malcolm X said, by any means necessary. And I live by that shit. I am not going to sit up there and let nobody just do anything to me, and I'm not going to tell you. Live life as if you want to run because we're being hunted, but stay dangerous at the same time. So if you got to push a nigga shit back to stay alive, that don't mean you sell drugs. That don't mean because you robbing somebody, but because you got to be black and you got to survive in the hood with crabs in a barrel that just want to see you die because they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Fuck that. Fight.
Right, bro. That's a fact. I ain't letting nobody take me away from my mother. I had her crying over my casket.
Nigga, I'll make your mother cry before you make my mother cry.
Word, fact.
Nah, look, check this platinum elite. Look, shout out to Bulletz. Look, bruh, listen to me, young man, young Bulletz. I see your growth. Look, shout out to you, Hassan. He told me, you don't know it, months ago, you was his nigga. He rock with you, he fuck with you on the real. So I want to award my brother, because that's my brother. I shout out to my brother for you pulling up. Because you did. Now, shout out to you, Hassan. You're a very, very successful man. We understand your past, but for you to be helping Bulletz like this, I'm just saying, this is what, if you can't see this, if people out here, black people can't see what this man is doing for a young man, a young brother, what he's doing with his time, coming on his stream, helping this brother. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. That's why I awarded you with the 200. That's for you, bro. Take your kids out, buy some ice cream, enjoy yourself. But I want to talk to this young man right here. Let me tell you something, bro. I hear you. But, bro, I understand you're a real gangster dude and all of that. You on his phone right now. You see that? You on his phone. You on your phone, bro?
Now, he might be talking to his moms, but he's not a gangster. What he is...
Oh, no. I'm on this the speaker. This shit kind of low. That's why I'm listening. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hold up. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You already made your mom cry. And you said it made you cry. Okay, you're a young man, bro. No matter what happens, fuck this case. You get a 2-year. Go in there and just get buff. Go in there and hit the gym every day. No, I'm just saying, you can't get out. How you gonna get out of it? What, you gonna run away? Look, if the nigga say 15 months, do your 15. Come out that motherfucker on swole. But take advantage of the opportunities in there. Get your GED if you don't have. Go to college if you're in there. Get us fucking skill. Learn to drive a truck. And be done with that shit. You just said you through with it. Well, be done with it. Say the streets ain't for me. And let me tell you why. All you niggas will be getting locked up in cases, that ain't for you. I know plenty of niggas that's 40 years old ain't never caught a case. They did the most. They did the most, but they just never got caught. And it's just like, that's the way the world is, bro. It's not for everybody. If you 19, this your third time, bro, this shit ain't for you. You said, me, the way I rock, the way I see the world, it ain't for me. I'm a real nigga. I pop a nigga. A lot of niggas not like that. A lot of niggas let shit go, and they don't do that bid. They don't do it.
Yeah, nah, hell no. That ain't never my case. But
see there, so that streets ain't for you there.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying though, but I ain't never running my mouth to them people though. But
there you go. You ain't no snitch either, too. The streets ain't for you. You ain't no snitch. You gonna do some time.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, go right ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, I come from Atlanta, Georgia, man, and
Shout out to Atlanta, A-Town.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I come from Atlanta and shit, man. And my mom got killed when I was like 13 or whatever. So I hopped in the streets, did what I did or whatever. But back to that gang shit, man. Niggas ain't shit, bro. Niggas are grimy, dude. Like I joined Money Murder when I was 13. And fucking niggas broke in my house, took everything I had, all types of, like niggas grimy. Like they telling on these all type of shit.
I think you muffling your mic. Talking to your mic.
After niggas grimy though. Niggas all man. I thought that was my blood brother. You feel me?
Yeah, we can't hear you. For some reason, your audio is off, family. And it sounds like you got a real good story. I can hear it already, but you got to definitely talk into your mic.
Let me see.
I hear him though, but can I hear you fine. Hold on. Can I ask you a question, Hassan?
Let the brother finish first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. But whatever, like I'm saying, whatever, man. Like I joined 6 Money Murder when I was 13. And niggas did me so grimy, man. They see I had all the nice shit. They broke in my house, took all my shit, all kind of shit, man. Talking to my baby mama, all types of shit, dude. And back to what I was telling this young nigga right here, like, dude, that gang shit, man, it ain't shit. It ain't about shit. And fucking years passed, I got out or whatever. Niggas jumped me out or whatever. And I fucking just moved out to college and now I'm making over 30 hours.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that is what's up.
See, that's what's up. Oh man.
I want to ask you something, Hassan.
I watch you every day, man. I hit you over on Instagram sometimes. I don't know if you recognize my name, 3 God.
You know what it is? I get so many DMs, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I get good messages, but sometimes niggas rap me out with that fucking sucker ass music that they got. They be some sucker ass rappers, and their music sound like shit. And it's like so many good messages come, and it be so many that go through all these messages at one time.
I'm already knowing.
But you know what though? It's like, yo, I swear to God, man, I feel good because I like the energy of this platform right here. I like the caliber of people that came and pulled up tonight. I love this. It's like, yo, y'all gotta understand something, right? The internet became my therapy. So some of y'all don't even realize that y'all healing me. As you are healing, you're healing me. I was left for dead. I had nobody. When you see me breaking down on the internet crying, it's because I have nobody.
I relate to that shit.
Yo, people left me for dead and they ignored me. I had to really, really like find myself. I lost so much, and so in the last few years, my whole life has been a hellhole, a ball of pain. So to see you brothers come out the way y'all coming out, like people try to say all types of negative shit, but you guys show me that everything that I did on this internet had meaning.
It does, my brother. And let me tell you something, and you might not even know it, but whatever, I think about 2-3 months ago, you did a one-on-one. You did like something with your little daughter and her innocence and the relationship between father and daughter. That shit touched me. That shit touched me. I can't even put money on it. It's like I just watched you play with your daughter, and I don't know, you invited her up, she played with you, and then she was acting, like kids do. And that shit just touched me. I said, that's a black man.
Nah, this is crazy because when I look at the internet, it's like, yo, I get so much hate and they try to drown out. But then when I pull up on a stream yard and people are actually able to talk, I get to hear the voices of people say, yo, this is what you mean to me, and y'all mean everything to me. I'm nothing without you. Let me explain. I'm nothing without y'all, man. Nothing for real. Y'all got me in my feelings right now, man.
No, brother, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're a human being, and human beings have feelings. But What you did with your daughter as a man, I'm looking at that. I love that. I said, black man and a young lady, young girl, look how they having fun. He has a wonderful relationship with his child. And niggas they was going in on calling you that. And I was like, bruh, it's like, where are we at in this world where we just hate it? You know, and that's, I'm gonna talk to this young man though in the corner down here. Listen, my brother. I hope you beat your charge. If not, listen to me, my brother. Whatever it is, you're 19. It won't be 5. Say it's 5 years. Go in there, take advantage of the system. Don't go in there and bang and ball with it, shoot ball all day and come out the same way you was. Go if you have, because you can't get out. If you have to go and do your bid, take advantage of the system, my nigga. Go to college. If you are available, you can. Learn how to drive a truck. Get a skill. Learn how to use a torch. Learn how to drive a forklift. And let that world be behind you, like you said. That's all you got to, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know what? If we walked in that courtroom with 20,000 signatures, 100,000 signatures, whatever it takes, and we walked in a room with the right people, they're going to give us something. It's time for us to use our power. And this is why these niggas is getting scared of me and they playing with my platform, because we becoming powerful. And we can't just let them keep taking our kids. They set the traps for our children. And then think and the problem is we ain't fighting for our children. We know we're going to fight for this, brother. We're going to try to figure out. I solemnly swear, while I'm alive and I'm breathing, I don't know what I can do, but I'm going to try to figure it out. Even if it's like financially, we're going to try to get a lawyer for this young brother. Spiritually, we're going to pray for this young brother. As far as the written, I don't know how to do that. I cannot front. I have to talk to Charleston White because he knows how to do that. But we are going to figure out how to get in that courtroom and argue to save this young brother's life, because he's our child, not theirs.
I feel you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
But you have to be ready though, my brother, and all of these guys, Hassan, and I know you agree. You got to be You got to be ready to integrate yourself into our society, because the street life. Listen to me, brother. I had to learn it. Some of us are good. I know dudes who stole cars. They never got caught. Nigga would show up with a Lexus. Yo, hop in, my nigga. Like, you got that? Nigga show up with a new Cadillac. Bruh, some niggas first time they caught. Bam. It's just not for you. You don't know how to do it. You don't have the flex. And I'm saying for you, my nigga, you 19, you back in front of them judges, bro. Maybe this street life ain't for you. I know you're a real nigga and you ain't gonna play that. We got that. You made your mama cry, but bro, make your mama smile. Give her a family.
Son, let me tell you something, man.
No, go ahead.
It ain't about the street life being for you. What I'm gonna say is like this, right? Let me tell you something, son. Just recently, I had to touch something up. And it could have took me away from my family. Niggas would have called me stupid. I touched something up just recently. I touched something. And I'm not proud of it. I touched something recently. And I'm not gonna get into that, but I touched something recently. I ain't gonna tell you.
That's your business, bro.
We here.
Tell the ball popped himself. I even sent the nigga to go, before he popped himself, it was on in the streets. He didn't even want to check on my motherfucking, my family. He didn't want to go check on my family. He was too fucking scared. I had to do certain things. Well, I had to get busy. And the bottom line to it is that sometimes never blame yourself when you find yourself in a situation where you're defending yourself. It's kill or be killed in this fucking jungle. So it's not important of whether the streets is for you or not. If you get caught slipping, your mother gonna pay for your funeral. If you get caught with the gun, we gonna fight to get you out of jail. I understand both sides. The streets, sometimes you have to be able to move. Right now, he's still living in the hellfire. And people don't understand.
Right in the hood.
I still have to go to the hellfire because I still have family in the hellfires to pull out. Once I can pull my family out of the hellfire, niggas can keep the hood. Stick that shit in your ass.
Real.
If I gotta survive my own people that I love, I don't want to be there. And that's the problem. We have to
Hey, yo,
survive.
Haas, hold up real quick. Hold up real quick, Haas. Yo, we gonna have to make room for a couple more people. So whoever wanna drop
I'm
in,
gonna skip, but I just wanted to
all right.
show. Look, shout out to you, my nigga Bulletz. I love
Oh
your
yeah, salute to you,
progress.
Platinum. Salute
I
to
know,
you, bro.
and you always been a young man. I've been looking at this young brother. I love you, my young brother Hassan. This is a young man. He really. Let me tell you something. You don't even know. He
Let me tell
really
you
looks.
something, man.
He
Yo, that
loves
young
you.
brother right there.
Uh
I'm gonna go find that young brother. We gonna fight for him.
huh. Okay, I
Hey, can
got
I say
you.
something?
You're inspiration. Hold up. Hassan. You're inspiration to all these young men in his chat.
Man, he inspiring me. He inspiring me. My
Well,
life, my
I
life
love
is
the
nothing
fact that
without that young brother.
I love the fact that you relate to them and you understand them. And listen, don't listen to me. Listen to Hassan. That's your light. I'm just telling you what I would do. I'm that parent. I'm the safe, play it safe. Hassan gonna keep you living. He gonna keep you walking around here breathing. I'm the nigga that we'll be praying over you in the box. So let's Hassan knows what he's doing. And shout out to you, Hassan. And just help my brother out here, my black brother, Bulletz. That's my brother. Shout out to you, brother. I wish you guys all the best. I'm gonna step out, let somebody else.
So salute.
Peace.
Hey,
How you really saving niggas' lives out here, man? Believe it or not.
yo, y'all can hear me?
This is the live that
Yeah,
they
we
ain't gonna
can
want
hear
to
you.
talk about though.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing to my to the young dude in the corner. I didn't catch what charge you had, but I can tell you this right here. It's a 99% chance that the prosecution or whatever the people bringing a charge against you, they got many defects inside the case. So what you're going to want to do, you're not going to want to just lean on the lawyer. If you have time before your trial, if you have time before this charge is coming up, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to educate yourself on this particular charge that you're facing, because it's probably something very simple that if you understand and you know how to exploit, you'll be able to beat the case and be totally off on it, because every case that they bring against you is bullshit every single time anyway. They just
Right.
make it seem like it's real. It's
Law
not
alignment.
real.
Yes.
So just educate yourself on the law. That's your best case scenario.
Right.
Yeah, I and I don't understand that cause out in the commandments it say you had a right to bear arms, but then like the states they like we need. I'm not even fucking old enough to get a gun license, bro, and it's real. So I'm gonna carry my gun. Like I've been doing it, but like we gotta go to jail for that shit. I don't understand that, bro. I really hate it, like bad. Like I hate
No,
that shit.
you don't have to go to jail for it. You go to jail for a lack of knowledge. God says His people perish due to a
For
lack
lack
of
of
knowledge.
knowledge.
So what's going to happen is you're going to either decide to educate yourself and beat it, or you're going to decide to be like, oh, I'm just going to get a lawyer and just let him do whatever, and I'm going to go to jail. But you have a choice. You don't have to go to jail, because I guarantee you the case is bullshit. I don't even know the charge. I don't even know the case. I can guarantee you the case is bullshit though. If you educate yourself on it, you will beat it. That's a fact.
Good looking, bro. I feel you.
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Peace.
Hello, my good brothers. Hey, Hassan, how are you? Hey,
Man,
Gotti, what's going on?
it's good to have feminine energy in the building.
Hey, so yeah, first and foremost, I want to commend you, Hassan, because it's not easy to walk alone. And when I say that, it's easy to be a part of a crowd. You understand what I mean? And people always have things to say, Hassan this, Hassan that, but sometimes you can't really look at the messenger. You got to look at the message. You know what I mean? And even if you don't like the person as an individual, you have to really take a look at what they're saying, right? I have a couple of questions for you. Now, people, as far as the community, right? Us melanated people, what can we do? What can we do on a level of just, people who don't have big platforms, people who don't have a lot of money? What can we do in a community to kind of bring people together and bring unity and make some type of a change? What can we do?
That's a good question.
It's a
First
hard
and
one, too.
foremost, the first thing that we have to do is organize off and on the internet. If the internet fails, we still have to have a communication barrier off where we meet up and we meet each other face to face. Because the reality of it is, there's only a matter of time before it's going to be a power outage where they erase. Like how I got this big following, other people got big followings. This is a game to them. They watching, they analyzing. We have to figure out how to communicate with each other. We have to build a pipeline the same way they said Harriet Tubman did in the Underground Railroad. We have to build a pipeline of communication. We have to build a pipeline of food, money, resources. If New York get flooded or rocked with an earthquake, do we go to FEMA camps or do we go to the South? Do we go to Texas? Do we go to, where do we go? We have to create a pipeline, like how they got this web. They have a web of the internet. They got a web of cameras. They got traps set for you everywhere. So now we have to escape. We have to have an escape route. Which one of those routes was, and I'll get into later because I don't want to go too deep into it, is when you see and you watch the movie with Sylvester Stallone, right? And Wesley Snipes, and you see them, the hungry people are coming from under the sewers, the underground cities, the tunnels. They was coming from the tunnels because there was cameras everywhere. There's no cameras under the tunnels, and even still, you could destroy them. But up above the ground, there's satellites. Everybody got a cell phone, a tracking device. We have to create a system, or we have to create a community off this grid and on the grid at the same time. Because the reality of it is, as long as they're giving us the most powerful weapon formed against us, and also a weapon for us too, this internet. Right now, there's so many people speaking, so many people watching from different countries. They're never going to show us that.
Right.
They don't want us to know how many people is really watching in this building. I know it's way more than 600 people in this building. We just had 4,000 on my platform that they showed us. And as soon as that 4,000 went away and that live was over, it ended up being 17,000 or something like that. The numbers jumped. So they still playing. They're never going to give you the real numbers. But you utilize these weapons when your kids are sitting up there in the community, right? You live in whatever community you live in, and they giving your children the weapons. You're supposed to train your children and know where to use these weapons at. They feel comfortable giving your kids 100 guns, 100 clips. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York.
New York.
They know your kids is gonna kill the next door neighbor kids. But when they realize they just gave you 100,000 guns in the hood, and not one black person died, and we laughing at them and we smiling, and we ain't sitting up there with drill music talking about killing each other, and we got young brothers up here trying to save their lives and not being like that faggot ass Five Guard sitting up there destroying K-Flock live. See the difference? His last message to me when he put that video up, he said, everything after me is gonna be chaotic. What?
That nigga stupid, man.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Hey, yo, look, this the funny shit though. I seen that shit coming, bro. Way before it even happened. I've been seeing that coming.
Everybody seen it coming. I saw it coming. I still tried to show him love. The whole internet see he a demon. The nigga he sold himself to the gay community and they still didn't want him. It can't get no worse than that. When you sell yourself to the gay community and they still don't even want you, that's when your life is over.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, he sat up there and said, talking about Lily, her grandmother didn't live with her for over 22 years. Your grandmother left you in over 22 years. Nigga, Your girlfriend lived with her baby father. Every time your girlfriend come outside to spend time with you, her baby daddy putting balls on her neck just to piss you off. Who lives like that? A man's responsibility is to pay bills. So you want to have a gold chain in a car, but you don't want to put your girlfriend in a crib? Oh, that's right, because she still got to live with her kids. So you let her kids live with her and the baby daddy, and then you can pull her out when you want to have sex with her. He a piece of shit.
Yeah, his mindset fucked up. When I heard him talk, I thought he was around my age. I thought he was probably like 23, shit like that. Like I thought he was that young. Like for real, his mindset. Like his
you know
he
what's
think
crazy?
like.
Hey, yo, Haas, you know what's crazy? This nigga, like you said, Five God is what Nas was talking about in that first verse on Second Childhood. The nigga that's still in the hood, sitting on that couch, you know what I'm saying, laughing, still want to chill with the motherfucking young boys because he still think he's 17. Five God is almost a 40 plus, might be already in his 40s, 40 plus ass nigga, still trying to have rapper dreams, still want to be a young boy and don't want to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know how to be a man. That's why he cheddar bobbed himself. That's why he's still in drama and got beef and still trying to keep up the beef, putting out fake paperwork, all type of bogus shit he doing in the streets to get himself killed out here. Five God gonna end up a statistic and he already know it. Now he fighting a gun case. He almost lost his life and fighting a gun case. Instead of this nigga worrying about his case he got, he want to beef on the internet. He an internet nigga. You know what I'm saying? Him, Ruin Cross, these are internet niggas. Snake niggas that basically is nothing but leeches. Second childhood ass niggas.
Man, let me tell you something. All your platforms that's watching, right? All I say is, let your light shine. If we gonna be in the competition, let your light shine, man. Let's not destroy the hood. Let's not be crabs in the barrel. Because the reality of it is, I don't even like mentioning none of these dudes' name. I'm so elated. I'm happy because the energy that I have. I had two young brothers come up on this platform and show me that whatever I'm doing on this platform, it means something to them, and it's gonna make me go harder. And the elite is watching this, and they say, "Now we can't let this energy spread. We got to push this drill music. We can't have this brother be the mouse that does this shit to save lives." Right now, the government and these street niggas is planning on assassinating me. And right now, when you look at social media and you search my name, all you see is negative shit where they using my moment against me. Where I said some shit where I was angry because the world was attacking me, and that's what they're gonna use to destroy me. They will pull every positive video that I've ever put up and keep all that bullshit that make me look like a sucker. These niggas making videos about me as agents.
Hey yo, Haas, just look at it, right? Look at that 05 the rat movement over there. Look at that movement
they
right
ain't the one talking about. We ain't got no more enemy.
Was basically
they
was eating off of the story of Jim Jones with fake paperwork. They want to see eating off the story of fake paperwork. And basically, let's keep it real. T-Go Billy was basically the one Whack 100 posted up on his Instagram. Now, you remember, Whack put T-Go Billy on his Instagram, not China Brim. Other motherfuckers asserted China Brim out there. And look what China Brim is, a fucking liar, a clout chaser. He want to steal people's energy. He a leech. Harlem Legend is a dick rider.
Man, them niggas ain't worth talking about. I refuse to talk about a nigga that look like Buckwheat. Harlem Legend looks like Buckwheat. That nigga is super duper ugly. Matter of fact, Harlem Legend look like the nigga from the movie. What's that Arnold Shorts nigga shit where they went to the moon?
The Running Man.
No, not the Running Man.
Total Recall.
He looked like the cab driver for Total Recall with the alien arm. That ugly ass nigga looked like the cab driver with the deformed fucking arm that transformed like a fucking alien. Like, I don't want to talk about these whack ass niggas. They came to social media Either A, because they fucking police, or B, because they was dick riding me. What I want to focus on is this young brother. What I want to focus on is the sisters. The women don't have enough voice on our platform. We got to put more women out here to let them speak. And then I want at least 1 or 2 haters. We got to let a hater come through. They got to explain to me, right? I want to verbally destroy one of these niggas without them muting me. What's their problem with me? Tell me how they got a problem with me about Africa Bambaataa as if Africa Bambaataa raped them. Let me hear this shit.
I have you make a good point about the whole the female energy, but I have another question for you if you don't mind. Because I watch the platform, you know what I mean? And you know, I ride with what you're saying. Now I have a question. Why is it that as Black people in America, we don't get along with each other, we don't support each other, but then when you look at the Africans, the Indians, the Asians, the Spanish, they all build their own communities. But it seems like with Black people, we are just trying to tear each other down. We see somebody with a bigger house, we trying to rob them. If we see somebody with a nice car, we want to take it from them. If somebody see their kids with nice sneakers, they want to rob them. Why can't we build? It's almost like cliche, Black power, Black empowerment, but we're not doing that. So what do you think the issue is, and how can that be resolved, or how can we work on that as a community?
All right, that's a good question. The reason why we can't build with each other is because our households is broken. If we teach each other, if you got a household of 5, 7, 10 kids in a house, because Black women was taught to have a abundance of children, to whereas white people, they don't have that many children.
Right.
If you teach your children to be united, and you teach them the codes of the Underground Railroad and what we go through and who the enemy really is, and we pass that down to them, we teach our children to be accepted by the system that's destroying us. The first thing we do is teach them to be independent.
Right.
Our women, some of them have good jobs where they're making more than men, or they're on public assistance where they actually sitting up there providing a home for a man. They can't take that you the king of the fucking castle because his bitch ass won't get on his fucking feet the right way. So he hates you. And then when he decides to really get on his fucking feet the right way, he ain't doing it with the woman that treated him the best. He's doing it like down the lines when he's 50 years old.
Right.
Most Black men in New York, because in other states, these dudes is paying $900 rent, so that shit is nothing to them. But in New York, you might be paying what, $2,300 for one 2-bedroom?
1 bedroom.
And you're not even making that much because it's 1,000 niggas. If you got 19 million people, 18, 19 million people living in New York, and everybody's hustling, there's not enough jobs or hustle for everybody.
Right.
So now the man can't be a man because the government gave a sister Section 8 welfare.
Food stamps, right.
She don't need you. But when she do accept you into her, and see, this is the problem. Let me be the first to say this, right? Most of the women that I came across in my life would never let me starve, go without food, clothes, shelter. They gave me any and everything that I ever needed if I was messed up. So when these dudes be sitting up there talking about, I don't understand the mindset. I've even had strippers trick on me. I've had strippers. Like, I had women from all types of fields that said, I love this nigga and I'm going to do him right. But I was so mentally broken, I didn't know how to love a woman. I didn't know how to love a woman. I was taught. I saw, like, some of the things that I've seen, I got to stop telling everybody else's business. But at the same time, I saw this in my life. I was taught by Snoop Dogg, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. But then when I looked at Snoop Dogg, I'm like, hold up, nigga, you been with your wife for over
since high school.
Ass nigga. So you told me to treat my wife like she was the shit, but you've been with your wife for over 30 years.
Yep.
And see, I had to learn, right? Love is not supposed to hurt. And this is where the woman got to start kicking in this live, because men, we are taught to hurt our woman. Love is not supposed to hurt and be hurting our woman.
Right.
I wish I could take back all the hurt that I gave my wife. I cannot. I was taught to have multiple women. Then you start to realize that you hurt all these women, and at some point in time, when niggas brag about polygamy, every last one of those women that you have at some point in time is going to become your enemy because you're hurting every last one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them. Women are cut different. They will give you everything and try and try and try, and then you will break them. And as a man, as you keep continuously breaking a woman, you're going to find yourself breaking yourself, breaking your kids, breaking her. If you don't love her, then leave her alone.
That's facts. That's facts. Thanks for answering that part. And the second question I have for you, I'm just piggybacking off of what you just said, as far as there not being enough women that have platforms that can kind of reach out or tap into a market, right? And I can speak for myself. So I have a platform, right? The Rashida Savage Show. You know what I mean? And if you got a chance, check it out. I have a good show, but the thing is,
YouTube?
It's on YouTube, the Rashida Savage Show. I do like the current events. I talk about different issues. But the thing is, how am I able to tap in a market or tap into an audience, because I don't have any type of, no type of backing? So I'm asking you, would you be able to kind of like, I don't know, kind of mentor me in a way to help me get my platform up? Because I feel like women don't have that strong of a presence, especially a Black woman that's educated, that can give out the knowledge. So I'm asking you, how can I get some mentorship from you to kind of get my thing going? And can I get an interview with you?
An interview is not a problem, but the same way you on this own platform right now.
Yes.
You got, when this live is over, they want us to believe that it's only 600 people in this building. That's bullshit. I know better than that, because I know my following, and I know at least 2,000 people followed us over the Bulletz Gotti platform. And I guarantee you, they're gonna play with the numbers, but you are being heard right now. So when you got the mic, you say your most dopest shit, you give your passion, and people, when they hear you and they resonate, when you resonate to them, they're gonna follow you. Like, that is like y'all sisters, man. Let me tell you something. Sometimes us men gotta fall back and let the sisters speak, and sometimes the sisters gotta learn to sit up there and say, you know what, let the brothers speak. And then the brothers and the sisters gotta sit back and say, let these young boys speak. And this is what we doing right here. And this is crazy because this is one of the dopest builds I've ever had in my life. I like what we doing right now better than what I did on academics.
Yeah, I fuck with this too, man, for real. But I had to get up here. I was in the comments like, nigga, add me right now. Add me. Drop the link right now.
And I'm feeling this because it's like, you represent everything that's going on right now with the New York mayor, with the gun crime, with the gun laws, with like you fighting for your life right now. You want to be forgiven, and we want to forgive you. And we're gonna sit up there figure out how we can sit up there and make your name a household name, and how we can finance you so that you can go to work or work for yourself and don't have to get caught up in the streets. Because the reality of it is, you're trying to do the right thing. Once other people start to realize that you're being successful, they're gonna want to hunt you. So if you get a third gun case, are they still gonna protect you, or are they gonna hunt you down like fuck it? Like, nah. Until they clean up what they put out there in the universe for our children with these guns, you can't punish our children for protecting themselves against other children. That's doing demon time. If he was my son, him being my son, and if I was in jail, I would never tell my son not to go outside without his fucking gun. That's why I would tell him to stay in the fucking house. Don't go outside. Stay in the Be broke for a little while if you have to, and learn how to finesse like the internet if you have to, because you have to make that sacrifice because you can't afford to get caught with a third gun. But if you know you got somebody out there trying to hurt you, kill or be killed, nigga. Don't let nobody. I'm gonna talk to him the way I talk to my son. I don't want to bury my son. I told my son not to kill your son, but if your son is coming to kill my son, then by any means necessary, hit him in the head with a headshot. Let him go.
Those sayings he say kills me, man.
I'm not teaching these young boys to be suckers. Like, nah,
Facts, it's real, especially in my city. Like this is a dangerous city. Like, dangerous city. I'm from a dangerous hood. It's dangerous. Like, I got friends, a lot of friends, like that got shot, died, everything, bro. Like everything I've been through.
And we gonna tell your
everything.
stories. And we gonna tell your stories to your punk ass mayor. We gonna find out who's in position in them towns where you at, and we want them to understand your story. How the fuck they expect you to come outside without a gun that they gave you anyway?
Basically,
we don't make guns. We don't make guns. Fuck all that shit. And all
and it's so easy.
All you other platforms that's watching right now, man, stop with the dissing and come with content like this. Cause when I use the StreamYard shit, compared to the way you use the StreamYard shit, I'm gonna destroy you niggas.
Right.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm proud of everybody that spoke tonight on the StreamYard. And shout out to everybody, because we've been so busy talking. Shout out to everybody that sat up there and supported Bulletz Gotti in his super chat. Because we might not see everybody. Shout out to the YouTube monster Bulletz Gotti, and that comes from behind the bar. My nigga, behind the bar. What up, behind the bar? I ain't fucking with my nigga in a long time. I'm coming. She gotta spend more bread with you, Hassan, and Bulletz Gotti. We gotta stop being cheap in women by red bottom. Nah, absolutely not. Her voice was beautiful and she blessed this room. That sister that came in this room, she ain't got to spend a dime. Her voice, she spent money with her voice. Her voice was money.
Thank you.
She brought that auntie, she brought that sister, she brought that mother, she brought that grandma, she brought everything that we need. She brought my daughter, and I appreciate her for that, man. I appreciate her. I appreciate every woman that comes on this platform, because the reality of it is the internet trying to make us look dirty. We need more women. Women shouldn't have to pay for anything. We have to be gentlemen. A woman shouldn't have to pay for fucking anything. Men gotta learn how to be gentlemen.
Yo, look, right? I remember I was a freshman, right? It was a point I was beat, like the whole school down there, like, hated me. Like, so I used to really go to school with my gun on me, because they used to search, like they only used to search our book bag. So when you walk in, so I tuck my gun, let them search my book bag, get my shit back. Go in the bathroom, throw it in the book bag or something, put it in my locker. Then after school, I'm going to tuck my shit and walk out the building like that. Like, I used to have to go to school like that every day. I'm a freshman, 14 years old, 15 years old, going to school with my gun on me. Like, it was that. It was real, like, for real. It was real, bro.
You know what, though? That happened in all our generations, but the reality of it is that, you know what the difference is? I want you to understand, young brother, is that in our schools, we got to go through MAG and clear the MAG. But in the middle class schools and in white schools, they don't have no metal detectors. They only do that to us because they want you to feel comfortable being a criminal. They want you to feel comfortable going through the MAG. That's why they do that shit to you. Because the reality of it is that they control the weapon flows. They control everything. They control the crime. They control everything that goes in the community. There's schools that don't have, like, listen, some of these schools, you got white kids bringing guns to school and shooting 5 or 6 people or 20 people in a classroom, and they still don't get a magnetometer. But in your school, they want you to have that, because they want you to be, the school line is a pipeline to the penitentiary. Black schools has a similarity to the penitentiary, and this is what they do to our younger.
Say that all the
Absolutely.
time. I was just about to say that.
Absolutely. I went to school in Brooklyn, and you couldn't get through. You couldn't get through without passing the metal detectors. You know what I mean? So it puts you in that criminal mindset from the gate. Absolutely.
Everything it's like lunchroom, child hall, security guards, COs, fucking it's just so many similarities from school and jail. Like I really feel like going to school prepare you for jail or some shit. Like it's the uniform, like the khakis and shit like that. Like it's just too much, bro. It's a lot.
Look at the trays they got the kids eating on. That's just like jail. The metal trays and all that. It's like mental conditioning. Shit. You know what I mean?
All that shit. There's so many similarities with jail and school, bro. I always said that.
Let me tell you something, young brother, right? We're going to fight for you. Pray. Stay out there. Find you some good TV shows. TV will keep you out of trouble sometimes. Even though it indoctrinates you and make you look stupid, find you some books. Work out. Do your push-ups, pull-ups, dips. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to do just to keep your strength up, because we in the belly of the beast right now. And sometimes your worst enemy gonna look just like you, because that's what they condition us to do. But at the same time, you use every step of your energy to free your mind. Every time, sometimes you're gonna meet a person. They don't understand their mindset, so you gotta free their mind. You gotta unlock the prison that they've been put in, and you have the power to do that. We have to consistently work on that to free the next mind. Some sisters don't understand what they're doing to their children. All they understand is that the stepfather that they had raped and molested them. And the man that they look for to be the hero in them either went to jail or become their abuser too. We have to heal our women so we can heal our children. A black man ain't shit without a black woman.
Right.
Back.
They try to push a message. Sometimes I get aggressive. Like I did Holy 4/5 last night with Zaza, and my energy, I didn't hear what they was talking about, but I just wanted to say what I had to say. Everybody want to be scholars, but nobody want to deal with man, woman, and child and start from the beginning. In order to raise a family, you have to identify the things that broke you. If you can't communicate with your son or your husband, how the fuck is you a leader in the community? I'll be the first to admit that I don't have the answers. But what I do have is the ears of the people, and we can help heal each other. I am a broken person, and the hood is broken. So with Kwame Brown, let me talk to you for a minute. Kwame Brown, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. When y'all call me dysfunctional, your father beat a woman to death with an axe. That's why I started calling this axe. Your father. I've never beat a woman with an axe. Your brother killed his baby mother allegedly, or the shit that I'm hearing. You come from a dysfunctional family, and I'm not knocking you for that. But the hood is dysfunctional. You just a dysfunctional nigga with money. They gave you $100 million, and you failed at basketball. Now you failing at YouTube. But you trying to sell somebody the fucking internet instead of spirituality.
Hey, yo, Haas. Speaking of Kwame, right? Yeah, he's a bust on YouTube. Let's just keep it clear. Let's just be it all the way real, right? What happened with Kwame Brown was he came. He was disgruntled about how motherfuckers treat him in the NBA, right? Not knowing that he came with a fake ass message, and all he wanted to do was get even with niggas and try to be a bully, because niggas bullied his ass in the NBA. If you mad at everybody that did you dirty, nigga, you need to be mad at Michael Jordan, because he slapped you up when you was the motherfucking playing in the league. Nigga, don't get mad. Well, son, don't get mad with this one on YouTube and that one, because Michael Jordan's bitch slapped you and beat you the fuck up in the locker room, nigga. Don't get mad. Don't get mad on YouTube and want to talk about Haas and want to talk about this one when your motherfucking content is going down the toilet. This is why you losing numbers. You thought by motherfucking having niggas on there that hate Hassan on the platform that it was going to elevate your platform. No, it made your people leave you.
Cause all that coding shit, all that shit went out the window, and now you want to beat the nigga. Cause coding was a fucking cap. It was a fucking lie. All that coding. Every time this nigga talk about was coding. My nigga, you talk about coding so much, nigga, you forgot about coding. Now it's nigga this, bitch this, fuck you, nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'll fight you. I was protecting niggas. Like, come on, man. You a clown. Deal with motherfucking Michael Jordan for slapping your ass up like a bitch you is, bro. Cause you a straight bitch, and you show how much of a feminine ass bitch you is, man.
Don't know niggas in the hood. We can't do nothing with no fucking coding. We need mental health. I'm talking to
I don't even know. I don't even know what that fucking means.
What you mean?
Yo, and the thing is, yo, Hive, all that hate he was doing, my nigga, and all this shit he doing right now, it's so sad that him and that other bitch ass nigga Tommy that keep Hassan name out his mouth. Tommy, you wash the fuck up, my nigga. You need to get Pete to let it go, my nigga. Like Teddy Pete for real. Because my nigga, when you was the motherfucking man, when you had your mother, when you was talking that shit, you wasn't talking like how you talking now, my nigga. Now that you not relevant no more, now you got a problem with Haas, my nigga. Don't get mad, my nigga.
You know what it is, Gotti. You know what it is, Gotti, to be honest. I think what happened was, like, you know, when Kwame came on here, everybody was like, wow, you know, a celebrity's on here, yada, yada, yada. But what I think he effectively did was he created a monster, especially with that 504. You know what I'm saying? Like, he created a monster. Like, you literally boosted up a channel that was disrespecting her son. And now she has an even bigger platform to disseminate her hate and stupidity and ignorance. You understand what I mean?
Hold
so
on.
I think
You want to know what's funny? Miss 504, I can show you messages that she sent me asking me to forgive her because she had to feed her grandchildren.
I'm going. I can't.
And that's why she was making videos about me. I could screenshot you videos. I mean, screenshots on Instagram where that sister sat up there and said, yo, it ain't nothing personal. I got to feed my grandchildren.
That
that's
crazy.
Like to the men that be making all the videos about you every day and shit. Like I be looking at that. I be commenting on that shit. Like y'all gotta be gay. Like you gotta be gay. Like how the fuck you make a video about one man every day, different like
every day,
10 toes down. Like I'll be on his shit. Like yo, you gotta be gay
every
Ain't
day.
No
but that's why. But you know what? You can ask Gotti. That's why they hate me. They call me the Hassan sympathizer. They hate me in here because you can ask Gotti because it's like y'all talking about the same person every day. If y'all don't like what he's saying, don't watch him. Y'all doing that to feed your family. Y'all doing that to eat, period. And it's really annoying. I mean, that's on my dick riding part of my French, but that's what y'all doing. How does one man have so much power over you on the internet? You understand what I mean? And then Miss 504 with that banging on you and banging on your kids and all that, like, that's how me and her was going at it. Because I'm like, you want to talk about your situation and your child, but you can sit up there and talk about other people's kids. Why is people giving this old lady a pass? She's very disrespectful, period.
Hey, tell we don't respect the nigga that's 45 wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah, I don't be understanding that.
1 second, let me acknowledge the super chat. Thank you for letting me be on your panel, Gotti. Hassan, keep on doing your thing. To the young brothers, I sub to your channel, and when I go live on your channel, come and join and build with me, my brother. Peace and light. That's HOTC. Who else? Let me see, because there's a couple of brothers. No face, no case. Gotti, my guy. Gotti got to sit up there and show love to his super chat.
Somebody said I want to speak to the young man
from Bronx, BX River, and Gotti gang. Give him the side K-Shine kick. Is he dead kick? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Peace and love to everybody in the building, man. We here. I like this build. I like the people here. You know, more or less, We gotta start letting some more people in. Like I know the haters is watching. Somebody got to drop out so the haters can come in because I want to give somebody the opportunity, right? To sit up there and say what their problem is on a platform where they can't delete me and block me and mute me and control me. Because you can't come to me and tell me that you mad at me because I didn't kill the nigga that molested me. That's not even none of your business. You mad at me because I didn't do something to the nigga that did something to me. Did you do something to the nigga that did something to you?
That's a fact. That's a
fact. Why is it anybody's business though? Like,
hey, yo, let me say this real quick.
They want to promote to y'all that Hassan Campbell's not tough. Listen, I don't want to be tough. I want to make love. I want to make love. Like, listen, I don't want to be a rapper. I want to sing R&B. Man, listen. I want to get my Luther Vandross on. I want to get my Y'all can sit up there and have that rap shit. Vagina feels good to R&B. It don't feel good to motherfucking Doodle Brown. Doodle Brown, don't stop, get it. No, you can have that shit. You don't want to wake your wife up having sex to Luke? No. She's sleeping and you telling her, don't matter, just don't bite it. Hold up. Nah. Keep NWA.
Yeah, I was crying on the live earlier when you was talking about my son. And you was like he should make a dance. He should make a dance to that shit. I said I'd be crying.
Nigga, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg told you bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That motherfucker that Dr. Dre was married to, some say that was a man.
What?
And they show pictures. It was a man that he got divorced to. Allegedly.
Yeah, I think a lot of them females in the industry be men for real.
Like, come on, man. Y'all sitting up there and he talking about he battling in court with a fucking man. Tupac went out his way to expose Dr. Dre before he died. What do you call him? Gay ass Dre is what he called him. That's when we had a voice and we could sit up there and talk about the motherfuckers like that without being censored. Because it's not normal. It's not in the African American's blood, or rather African's blood and nature to be Greek. That's Roman practice.
Yeah, somebody said Megan Thee Stallion is a man. I was thinking that too. And Stallion do mean male horse. So that makes sense.
You know what? I'm not. Cameron called that man too. So that had me thinking. But I said, you know what? I don't want to put that in the universe, and that's really a woman, and we hurting our sister. I don't know.
I heard Michelle Obama is a man.
Yeah, I heard that too.
But I don't know. So I'm gonna say allegedly.
Well, what she is a Dalit. So she's not of us.
Word.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So why I got a chance, because I do be watching a lot of your videos, and I've been watching you for a couple of years. So let me just give you your flowers while I got a chance to give it to you. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? I feel like you put out great content. So let me just let you know that right now.
Family, I appreciate you, man. So now, like, before we close out, because we've been rocking for a little minute, whatever the case may be, and I ain't gonna act like I ain't got a whole goddamn family of children and shit like that, and a wife and kids. We gonna try to let a couple more people on the panel before we get up out of here, and maybe one of the haters, because they talk on their platforms, but talk to me. Talk to me.
Yep. We opening things up. So the haters can come up. So whoever want to
I'm about to get up out of here, man. Hey,
You would drop me
Yeah,
off.
make sure y'all support the little bro channel, man. Can't get right TV. Make sure y'all support the
Little
little
bro,
bro
hit me up.
channel, man. We gotta
Hit me up
support.
in my DM. We gonna build.
got you. I got you. I made you up. Salute, Gotti. Good looking too, man.
Salute, bro.
Real.
Hey, good luck,
You
bro.
already know I fuck with you,
Salute.
little bro.
Good luck on everything, bro. Everything
All right,
good.
That was a powerful build, man. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. I thank God that people could see that no matter what they say, we are saving lives over here. Oh, I remember the brother. Okay.
Peace and
Herman
Pan-Africanism, brother.
That's Herman
Yes.
Smalls over there. Okay.
Peace, brother Hassan. How are you doing?
Wow, it's good to see you. It's been a little minute.
It's good to see you as well. And unlike many of the folks that online and stuff, I had an opportunity to meet you and to move in the same circles that you move in. I'm definitely not a hater, but I have been critical of you at times.
To move in the same circles.
And you've taken my criticism very well.
I'm definitely not a hater.
You
giving
echoing
me
in the
your
background.
answers.
You got something playing twice.
I don't have anything else playing.
All right, it sounds better now. Whatever you did, it sounds better now.
But I think if there's anything I would like to ask of you, and well, first of all, congratulations with your success. People can say what they want about you. You are self-made. Your numbers speak for themselves. You've come up in an environment that has been very antagonistic. You're still standing. So I respect and I have to give you acknowledgments for that. I think if you follow the comment section from time to time, I have spoken in relation to you being very critical about the Black community. I mean, you will hit us hard. And I know it comes across as tough love, but do you think there's a way to expand that a bit? And when you're speaking critically about some of the behaviors of Black people, you might consider other groups just to make it a little more well-rounded, so it's not as if you're constantly throwing Black folks under the bus without considering the faults of other groups?
You know what it is with me, right? I'm a little bit different. I feel like until we recognize our own strengths and weaknesses, right?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
It's like when you watch the movie The Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the whole movie, he's looking for the master to master himself. In life, we have been taught to blame the oppressor for fighting each other. Even though we sit up there call the white man the devil, we'll still kill each other and worship that man. I come to break the cross. Everything that we have been taught, it's time to throw it in the garbage. Yes, we know that there is an enemy, but amongst ourselves, we have become an enemy where we'll sit up there and come, like with me, for example, in my early stages, when I dealt with you, I could remember you caught me at a time that I was so vulnerable and so hurt, and I couldn't even I didn't even know how to speak for myself. And I remember that day, you just came at me so hard in Harlem with Irritated Genie and Tazariak. Like, I didn't even know what to say to you. I didn't know how to articulate myself under these circumstances. And Irritated Genie came out and he just was like a light and shining armor. It was like you put me in a situation where,
Brother Hassan Campbell, can I ask you a quick question?
Let that brother finish. Let that brother finish. Go ahead. And like, yo, I'll never forget that day because when you came at me, I felt I felt weak. I didn't know how to articulate my words at that time. I had my daughters there. I was in a room full of people, and I was just this victim. And you asked the question that I can't blame you for the question that you asked, but the way irritated Jimmy responded to it, it was like it was so heroic. And he made me feel like he rescued me from your question. Now your questions that you have, I can actually answer. At that point in time, I was like, I was afraid because I'm used to using my gun and my knife, and now I had to sit up there and just speak when I'm first of all, I'm around a bunch of strangers. I have my children. I need it was so much going on. The people that came in that room that y'all didn't see, y'all didn't know, was people that like came from times in my life that was most devastating to me. So I'm just seeing it was so emotional. But yet at the same time, I'm at the most critical time of my life, and the most people that's supposed to love me, they was not there. I had to go in the room with you and other people, with Sonetta, with Irritated Genie, with Tazaria. I did so much for so many people. I thought so many people loved me, and I was by myself. My thoughts, I was afraid, I was scared, I was hurt. And then I could see my daughter standing there. I didn't even know how to. I wanted to cry so bad. I'm just sitting there, and Irritated Genie, he protected me from the line of questions that you had, and he came so vicious. But then even after that, he disappeared. Like, where you at, my brother? Tazariak, he did certain things, but he disappeared, and I don't even blame him, because at this point in time, I know that everybody had to step away from me, from God, to make me who I am right now. And now I'm sitting in front of you again. I can answer any question that you have.
Okay, and I know we got other people waiting just for other people.
Brother, if you don't mind, Hassan Campbell, could I ask you a quick question, brother? You don't mind?
Let this brother finish talking. He's here first.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Just to present it for other folks.
Because I want you to, because for one, I know you're an intellectual mind, and I know where you come from.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate that. Just to restate the question, and wow, this is my first time even knowing you was going through that much that night emotionally. If I knew, and I hope you remember, I shook your hand after that,
right?
And I was trying to let you know I wasn't coming with something to harm you, but I was also trying to defend some of the people at that time at the early. This is early now. This is 2 years ago. This is the early part of your coming out and you really making clear. But at that time, you were also sharing other names of possible victims that had been molested by Bambaataa, and that was what I was saying. And then Ronald Savage had become one of your targets at that time, and you were really going at him. And so I was saying, brother, we all are here for you, but could you, for the time being, not bring off anyone else's story until they're ready to say? And I got attacked that night. I don't know if you remember. Captain Tazaria, Genie, and half the people there was like, oh, this ain't the time. I was like, when we are all here to discuss this. And if this brother, we accept him as a victim, the others are victims too. And if they haven't made the story public, no one has a right to make this story public until they did. So maybe the timing wasn't the best, but I said, we're here to discuss it. So if you do want to address that, I wouldn't mind hearing it. And I'm sure others might want to hear why that was the approach you took at that time.
Well, you got to understand, son, at that time, I couldn't even explain to you why I took that approach. I just felt like everybody had to take on my pain and my struggle right now at that moment. I was selfish. Me knowing what I know now and what the internet did to me, I don't want to put nobody in those shoes again.
Respect.
The abuse that I went through, I don't want to put nobody through those shoes. Everybody has a time and a right to tell their story when they have a right to. I don't have the right to tell you that XYZ was raped, and I know their business. They're not prepared for the internet. And not even just so much the internet. You got to understand something. When you tell a story of what you've been through, you got a family that has family secrets. And when you put those secrets out there, and that family ain't ready for them secrets to be out there, they will isolate the shit out of you.
That can be
I'm one of
devastating.
the biggest names in this fucking country right now. Do you see my faggot ass fucking family supporting me? Nope. But my closest cousins, they brother, or rather they husbands, brother is one of the main ones attacking me on social media. It just so happened to be related to Starnetta, which is 10 toes down. And it's like, yo, men fight. We fight. And then we go our separate ways. For some reason, that nigga got an obsession to destroy me the way Starnetta was destroyed.
Mm-hmm. And being from New York, I mean, also you and Brother Ten Toes are connected by marriage, so that's a painful conflict to watch. And
hold on, but you gotta understand something too. Y'all gotta keep in mind when I first came out to meet Sarnetta with Irritated Genie. I mean, not Irritated Genie, of Immortal Technique. There was an assassination attempt on my life through Sarnetta, and I made that clear in the beginning. So now, at the end, or what they consider to be the end of my career, you have an assassination attempt through family members from Sarnetta and my own family. When you see 10 Toes Down making 5 videos in one day trying to destroy somebody that's supposed to be a family member through marriage. Now, allegedly, he didn't know about me for all these years, but then boom, he just pops out to try to stop some beef and comes with a bullshit story while he's attacking me and just won't go away. Where we come from, we fight, we kill each other. If we don't like each other, we walk away. When you put that much energy into trying to destroy somebody, it's because you're a government. Or you pay through the actual dude that actually tried to destroy me in the first place, which is Africa Bambaataa.
And I'll make this the last question because I know the brother's waiting patiently. Where do you currently draw the line in relation to making statements about possible criminal activity that may still have a statute of limitation that has not expired? Do you feel, hey, it is what it is, I'm going to just let it fly? Or is there some place where you say, hey, you know what, I don't want to put anyone in that kind of jeopardy? Or is it like all bets are off?
Good question. When Africa Bambaataa pays Sarnetta to put 10 toes down up to destroying my character, when he pays Wax Dog allegedly and all these other niggas, he's paying to consistently make videos about me for 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years straight. We know where this is coming from. It's either government or Africa Bambaataa, which is the same thing because Africa Bambaataa comes from who? The elite. He's a gatekeeper. So now, when you try that hard to destroy me, I'm going to destroy you back. I don't give a fuck about you molding me to be the killer that I was, because I would have never killed nobody if it wasn't for that fat faggot raping me. So now, if I got to sit up there and tell everybody that you a fucking rapist and you was there the getaway driver when I actually killed that fucking man, we killed that man, when that man died and you was there, how many other niggas you did the same thing to? I know that's in jail right now. Fuck you. You a rapist. The code in the street goes in the garbage. I don't even give a fuck about the streets no more. The streets is burying our babies. The laws of the streets have to be changed.
Wow, that's a heavy position, and with what you've suffered, who can deny you that right? But again, there are people connected to some of these individuals. They have families, but I guess that's all bets off. I'm just trying to find
listen, let me tell you like this, right? When I first met Sarnetta or seen Sarnetta and his platform, you know what Africa Bambaataa and Tafiq told me about them? That he was a fucking weasel. Before I flipped on Bambaataa and exposed him behind the kid, he raped the kid. He date raped him, drugged him, and then tried to have me kill him. He raped somebody and gave me his photo to murder. And y'all think I'm supposed to save this nigga? He tried to have me murder somebody he raped. And I had to sit with that on my conscience. My co-defendant to tell you a story. I was going to kill Africa Bambaataa when I was younger. Right? We was in Africa Bamba's house in Parkchester. I never told this story. I don't think I told the story. We was in his house in Parkchester, right? And this is fresh after I came home from jail. Because I never forgot what he did to me. And I was talking shit to him. Like, nigga, I'll shoot you right now. And he was like, you ain't gonna get out of my house. So when we tried to turn the door, now mind you, this is me and Eric Bennett together. My brother that's locked up for murder in Connecticut. He looked at me, he seen him odd, and I wasn't really playing with Bam. I was testing him. I couldn't open the nigga door. Bam got some type of witchcraft that he plays with that's powerful. I could not open that nigga door. Eric couldn't open the nigga door. He opened the door. But you got to understand something too, right? How do you kill all of the people that you love? All of the people that I love abandoned me for that fucking child rapist, and some of them is in his book. So when people asking me, how do you kill him and not kill the same niggas that raised you that you love just as much as you love that nigga that raised you because he protected you when you were starving? The hood made me a monster. Anybody that knows who Poppy is, and I know you heard enough Herman Smalls, these other niggas act like they don't know who I am, but when you ask about me, everybody tell you this nigga's not nothing to play with. That's why I take on the whole machine. I'm the first nigga. Malcolm X has never challenged everybody in the industry. Tupac did somewhat. I don't have no friends in the industry. I don't want to be at their dinner table. Because I realized when you deal with spirit cooking, you might be at the dinner table. Jay-Z, his mentor does spirit cooking. She's a white woman that cooked black children. Allegedly. No, not allegedly. They teach classes in that. But we don't challenge them niggas. Everybody challenges me. Africa Bambaataa raped everything and everybody I fucking love, and niggas kissed that nigga ass. When he gave me the picture of that young Latino brother that he fucking raped, I went against the family, the cult. And ever since then, the whole internet has been going against me. But nobody's been challenging him. While he died, while he grew old gracefully, as he sucked on the dicks of everybody across the continent, of little boys. It ain't no fun, bro. It ain't no fun for him sucking grown dick. He liked to suck on the fucking youth. It is a ritual of the music industry. It's the door.
Well, you duck no punches, you duck no questions. Maybe you may not have been prepared that night at the Alhambra Ballroom in Harlem, but you've more than made up for that tonight in stating your position. I just have to hope the best for you, and as you grow and as you expand, that you maintain a path that sees to your health. Because you mentioned getting off the grid, you mentioned getting property, you mentioned us taking claim of ourselves. So health is first: mental, physical, and spiritual. And stress and internal conflicts are one of the quickest ways to break down our temple, and anything else around us connected to us will not flourish if we are not maintaining ourselves.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
How do you guys stand next to a dude that see me crying and breaking down in the middle of the street and still attack me, knowing what I've been through? How do black men stand next to dudes that know that I have kids to raise and my kids is breaking down because they seeing their fathers break down, but yet they constantly try to destroy me and not the man that raped me?
No one could take that.
How do you answer that though? Why? Like, why so many people, why so many black men coming for my head, not realizing that my kids is breaking down too?
Well, to give my answer, don't forget, brother Hassan, I know people are vested in this. They know in many respects your name is golden. Your name is in everybody's title. That's why all the hate, because they know Hassan Campbell is going to have attention drawn to them. So for some, it's financial. But this YouTube thing it has a very demonic energy around it. When the devil pays you, the devil sways you. So everybody wants to be monetized. And I haven't been. I sent you a thing before. I said I don't think I'm gonna ever get monetized, and I haven't, and I don't plan to. That's a relationship, man. When you start getting paid by these people to speak or to not speak, you let some of these people get this AdSense yanked. They dance to a whole different drummer.
Why
So
it's not helping you get monetized?
Well, to be honest, I'm not going to get monetized, and even
Why not? Why not? You an intellectual brother. You work for him long enough. Why he not helping you?
Well, what I've seen happen to people's character under monetization, it's not an environment I want. Fortunately, I'm a fitness expert. I think you know that as well. That career compensates me well. I don't want to get into a money relationship with YouTube, and also the commercials they run. I see some of the commercials on these people. So they pushing LGBT stuff. They pushing foods I don't eat. I am a vegan. So it's whenever you step into that zone, you give them the right to promote whatever they want with your message. So I don't know if you look at some of the commercials that come along with your show. It could be commercials on your own show that you don't approve of. But if you're taking these folks' money, the devil pays you, he sways you. And you know, I've gotten some shows with a couple of thousand and this and that. I'm gonna stay in this zone because I can speak freely. I like to take advantage of the comment sections. I feel that's where my calling is right now because I write in a way that I think generates thought and creates conversations about some of the serious issues. I listen to you every day.
Excuse me, brother, if you don't mind. Just real quick, brother Hassan Campbell, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
First off, man, I just want to say I saw your interview you did with DJ Academics, and you talk a lot about you know, the drill rap and some of the youngsters, how you know the drill rap culture is you know, destroying hip hop. And so I was trying to understand because I've seen you do several videos criticizing DJ Academics because let's be honest, he was one of the reasons why the Chicago drill rap scene and all of the kerfuffles and all of the beats was popping off. He was doing the videos. So I wanted to understand what motivated you to go on DJ Academics platform and do an interview with him. What motivated you to do that, brother?
Well, for one, you gotta understand something, right? When Nas say all I need is one mic, if you listen to my message, it's like when Malcolm X went on the news. If you really paid attention to Malcolm X, he was on all white media platforms. There was no black media platforms then. So sometimes you have to go on the enemy's platform to get your voice out to a large majority of people. For one. For two, you got to understand something with DJ Academics, right? He was shaped and molded. He didn't come from the hood. If we could sell crack, coke, and dope to each other, how the hell are we going to get mad at the nigga that internet shit? It's the easiest hustle in the world where you don't have to kill anybody. You just give your own train of thought. So if he promoted what was already going on, he didn't sell crack. He didn't sell coke. He didn't sell dope. He didn't wake up and write a book of Boys to Men, Minister Society, Power Book 1, Power Book 2. Everybody in the black community is addicted to everything that kills the black community. And then when somebody comes with their own creative mind and say, hey, I could do this the legal way, he's public enemy number one. But meanwhile, every rapper, damn near every rapper, 99% of the rappers wake up and commit lyrical genocide, lyrical homicide to their own community. But you telling the square that he can't play into that and instigate that from a safe place.
So did you feel any kind of way? Because I've seen the kerfuffle and the situation with you and Five God. And do you feel the same way towards Five God? Because at one point you was promoting his song Black Lives Don't Matter. Do you think Five God has contributed to some of this drill rap violence that's going on right now in New York City. And I only ask you this question for one reason. You've came out on many videos and stated you're for the youth and you are trying to open up the minds of the young people to stop all the violence that's going on in our community. So do you believe people like Five Guard? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Hassan Campbell. When I saw you and Five Guard going at each other, I was really perturbed by it because I think y'all guys, got a good energy together, and I know you got love for Five Guard, and I know you didn't want to come out, with the video calling him Cheddarbug and all this here. But do you think you and Five Guard may have some influence to change the drill rap scene in New York City if y'all can become friends again? Because I know, man, you make.
Let me answer your question.
But I know you love. I know deep down you really love Five Guard, man. Go ahead.
Five Guard's video, right? Matter of fact, let me do you a favor real quick. Let me see if I can find this shit real quick. Five Guard made a video. I want you to hear this real quick. Out of his own words. Let me see this real quick. I don't want to speak for him. I want to let him speak for himself. All right, so damn. The Five Guard deleted a lot of his videos.
So you talking about the video where he dissed you and academics on?
Yes.
Hold on, Haas. I think I got it right here. Hold on.
If you could play that video is going to crucify him. At the end of that video, he said after him, everything is going to be savage. A savage is not a black man's nature. Even when we sin, we repent. When you listen to R&B, baby, I'm sorry. Every R&B song, damn near, cries for forgiveness of
Yo, Haas, this is the video right here. It's loading up. Hold up.
We repent. We say sorry. We cry. We're not savages. I'm never going to raise a savage. I don't want to raise a savage.
Like, yo, you let niggas convince you that you needed to make a fucking apology because you was doing your job on covering Chicago drill. And you gonna turn around and tell Spike Tarantino and try to flip on him and say that niggas wasn't doing nothing positive? That's why it happened? Yeah, let me tell you something, academics, my nigga. Let's keep this shit 100 right here, my nigga. This whole fucking fake-ass rap industry and rap game, niggas been talking about murder, death, kill for the last 20, 30 years, nigga. So what the fuck is you talking about? Niggas wasn't doing nothing positive. All y'all niggas want to get fake righteous now because this is the time for reform. This is the time when y'all niggas want to fake get righteous because the young niggas is out and it's their time now and y'all niggas know that y'all time is passing and that this drill music really represents the end of an era and what niggas was doing with all that fake shit that niggas was doing. You got rappers 20, 30 years in the game still talking about they lobby boys. Still talking about some old ass shit that's over with. You got rappers talking about niggas should have kept it. New York City went now with Southport. My nigga, music is supposed to move forward. Niggas ain't supposed to be talking about 1995, drug deals, and all of that shit. It's over with. If you ain't rapping better than Nas, Jay-Z, and Biggie, it's over, nigga. Drill music is the new wave, nigga. And academic, you help build it. I dare you talk to motherfucking Spike Tarantino like that, nigga. And that's why the world is where it's at. That's why shit is fucked up. Y'all niggas is some fake ass niggas, bro. Down to the rappers, down to the industry, down to all of that. Y'all niggas is all fucking fake. And Haas, Hassan Campbell used to listen to NWA. You grew up on all that. When I talk about these
Bulletz got it. Mute his mic. His mic is muffling.
Hold on, homie. Yo, you gotta mute up. Let me mute you real quick. Let me pull that right back where we was at.
If you ain't rapping better than Nas, Jay-Z, and Biggie, it's over, nigga. Drill music is the new wave, nigga. And academics, you helped build it. I dare you talk to motherfucking Spike Tarantino like that, nigga. And that's why the world is where it's at. That's why shit is fucked up. Because y'all niggas is some fake ass niggas, bro. Down to the rappers, down to the industry, down to all of that. Y'all niggas is all fucking fake. And Hassan Campbell used to listen to NWA. You grew up on all that. Tupac talk about he fucked Faith, Biggie wife, and all of that. Stop it. Niggas been disrespectful. It ain't about talking about the dead. That's just the new thing, nigga. And who give a fuck about the dead? When the dead is dead, they dead. Everybody don't believe in all that spiritual shit. Fuck all that shit, nigga. Stop blaming these young niggas. You blame your fucking kids, y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all the reason why they like that, nigga. I'm the nigga that was out here in the streets. I didn't fuck with no fake ass industry. I ain't fuck with none of that fake shit. I fuck with the real shit. I fuck with the real niggas that needed the help. Y'all niggas is all some fake ass niggas. Y'all niggas move with the motherfucking wind. When it's time to be an activist, y'all activists. When it's time to be sanctified, y'all sanctified. When it's time to be, y'all niggas don't know what y'all want to be. 1 minute is stay dangerous, the next minute is can't fly through his life away. Fuck all y'all niggas. All y'all niggas suck my dick. Y'all niggas is fake. And that's why God is making it everything how it is. Y'all niggas ain't gonna get no more money. Y'all niggas shit is gonna fall. It's clipped for y'all. And guess what? These little niggas is gonna be the niggas that's eating. And academics, you just signed your whole future away by disrespecting niggas in the Bronx. Because the Bronx, it ain't gonna be nothing else after us, nigga. And everything that come after me, nigga, it's gonna be straight savage, nigga. So
now, if you look, Herman Smalls, if you look at my Math Hoffa interview, you'll hear me trying to say K-Flop. If you look and listen to all of somebody got me echoing. Mute all the mics.
Yo, bro, you gotta mute up conscious energy. You gotta mute up, bro.
So now, when you sit back and you analyze, right? Damn, he just made me lose my train of thought. Right.
Now you was talking about the energy and talk about your interview with Math Hoffa.
If you listen to my interview with Math Hoffa, right? Math purposely put out with me reaching out to K Flock on his platform. I've been reaching out to K Flock on my platform for months in D-Thing. I've even been in contact with D-Thing's family trying to squash the beef between him and K Flock, right? The whole time Five Guard been around K Flock, Zay Munna, Sin Munna, and all the rest of them young boys, he's been leeching off of their energy to keep them in a demon and that demonic energy, because you know why? The industry don't want him. They never wanted him. He was Giacana. I made Five Guard a household name by promoting him on my platform. When Five Guard came to me, right? When he came to me, he already came to me. He made albums out of my lyrics that I put on everything that I said on YouTube. I didn't know him. I'm gonna give you an example. Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to what he did to my voice. Hold up, give me a second. Hold up. I want y'all to listen to this. I never met this dude, but this is what he did to my voice. So when I heard him, I'm like, yo, this dude is nice. And he's serenading me like he want to suck my dick. Why is it not playing? Okay.
Guys, you want me to play it for you?
No.
All right.
Hold up. Let me something I'm doing. I'm about to stop.
Herb, my bad. I had to mute you, Herb. You had to echo a little bit. You had a little background. My bad.
Y'all sit up there and play military mind games where the real niggas all over Chicago and all over Black America tell you can't come to my hood. But then when the bodies start piling up, I sit up there and tell you, oh, it's the police and over there. Every picture that I've got, starting with the dudes that shot Pop Smoke, those niggas was black. The dudes that shot Nipsey Hussle, those niggas was black. The dudes that murdered Pac and Biggie, those niggas was black. Where the justice at? Black Lives Matter. Wait. When you listen to the song, this nigga, he took my songs and turned it into fire. Some of the best shit I've ever heard in my life with my own voice. Listen. Instead of having these boys out there ready to die for their set, maybe they can live for their children. I want that to go over your head so you see it again. Instead of having these young boys die for their set, why don't you have them live? Oh, go take, playing the cards, just jealous of me. No choice in LA gangbangers kept that forever. Try to make book. Do you hear it? This is what he did with my voice. Pushing coke, crack, dope, Molly's, Zans, and lean to the next generation, the next wave. We don't need no more drug dealers. We don't need to hear no more stories about how you whip the pot, you chop the brick. We don't need those stories. I had to get rid of my friend of me. Do you hear what he did with my voice? Where's all the fathers at? Why these young boys gunning each other down in the street? Where's all the uncles at? Why these young boys is gunning each other down in the street? Where's all the gangsters at? Where's the OGs at? All you dudes that claim to the channel, don't matter. Each other for the passing about. How much of an OG, how much of a gangster you are when you cannot stop these babies from killing me? That boy is Benny. I'm going to the channel. Black lives don't matter. Kill each other for the master. Black lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter. I inspired that snake. Everything that I was, I'm still the same thing. Nothing about me changed.
So, brother Hassan Campbell.
Hold up. Yo,
go ahead, bro.
You gotta mute up, bro.
I don't understand what the fuck got you so eager to cut off a message, but you gotta have patience. My message never changed. The problem is when he came on to me, I was speaking about everything that he was. He tried to use my energy and thought that he was going to manipulate me and convert me into the matrix, and it wasn't going to happen. I stayed dedicated to my craft and who the fuck I was. Nothing about me changed. I helped him with everything that I had. You know what's crazy? I'm not going to say no names, but other brothers that I was helping got envious because I showed him so much love. I showed him so much love because he put so much energy through his lyrics on my platform. I wanted music for my platform, and he made it consistently. He was dedicated. But at the same time, at the first fallout that we had, the first thing he did was give my address to the internet and send somebody to make videos of my door and break my car window like a bitch. He know he could have called me to come outside at any given time where we ain't had to put the shit on the internet. He put it on the internet to sell fucking records. This is what I get for helping savage fucking niggas that want to turn our children into savages. Y'all watch tonight these young boys come on my platform, and you watch us extend our help to try to make their life better. That nigga told you in his own voice, everything after me gonna be a savage. Well, I hope all them little savages stay away from your beautiful daughters and never impregnate them to have little savages babies with your daughters and treat them the way us savages treated women when we ain't know no better. I wish better for your kids than what you wish for mine, nigga.
I don't know if that brother had a follow up, but I did have a question. If he doesn't,
do I have an echo? Is it clear?
Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
I just want to say that well, even though you and Five God is going through y'all little situation, I hope that y'all can still use your influence in order to change some of these young boys' mind. See, I want to say rest in peace to Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Young Dolph, which was a good brother who was a stand-up dude for his community, and tragically, he lost his life going to buy cookies for his mother. And it's so sad in our community because it's like we heartless. Like Kanye would say, like it's like we heartless, man. And I don't understand why people that got influence like Five God, people got influences in the community. I heard you going through your little thing with my son, Mason, and Tamika Mallory. And I didn't understand at first why you was criticizing Tamika Mallory and my son, the guys from the Black Lives Matter protest when they was out there doing real work. But I kind of understood in the end because Black Lives Matter recently came out and said that they raised over $60 million, but ain't no kind of work being done in the community. Ain't no schools being built. Ain't no hospitals being built. Ain't no community centers being built where our children can go and do something positive. So I was like, man, Hassan is making a little sense when he talking about Tamika Mallory and my son from Black Lives Matter, because one of the founders, allegedly, one of the founders of Black Lives Matter bought a $10 million house. So I'm just trying to put all this together. Go ahead, brother Hassan. If you can speak on that for a minute, go ahead, brother.
You know what? I think you answered your own question, but what I will say is, right, mute your mic. What I will say is like, with Five God, right? I really, really love that brother, but he crossed the line. I wanted to see that brother win so bad that I brought him into my home, more than one home. I've never asked him for his ID. I'm like, you got to understand, son, I'm a street nigga. I gave him what people wasn't even giving to me. He gave me nothing. I gave him everything. Anything and everything that he did was based off of building his platform and building himself. He tell you he ain't really on social media like that, but he's a fucking liar. He just dropped the album that's not going to sell. And you know why? Because his curse is going to be worse than Sinetta's. Sinetta was the conscious community. Everything to that motherfucker. It's over for him. And the new conscious community that's about to come is going to forget he ever existed because they ain't going to even know him anyway. That's his curse, because 10 Toes Down is Sinetta's curse. He think he's destroying me, but you're not. You just raising a nigga with haters and showing that a motherfucker that I'm really for my people, he's really trying to destroy. Whatever problem 10 Toes Down had, he should have stopped a long time ago. He didn't. Now I'm just going to let my light shine. And as I grow, he has to strategically figure out how to dim out my lights. When we at war with a beast that's trying to destroy all of us, he's trying to destroy me. Who sent you? Bam, Sinetta, FBI, CIA, DEA. After a while, you start to understand. My message is man, woman, and child. My message is protecting the children. My message is stopping the gang violence, the gun violence, the drug violence. My message is everything that other black people will not speak out against. Even if it comes to the point in time where people sit there saying, yo, you willing to snitch? Snitch? I'm a civilian. Lock your ass up. I want people to understand something. Where I live at right now, in Westchester community, there is no drugs being sold in my fucking block. In Bronx River, I had to get used to that shit. The minute a nigga decide to move in my fucking block where I live at, and you think you gonna sell crack there, if I don't kill you myself, I'm calling the police on you. I'm not spending $4,500 on a mortgage. I had to cut that down and break it down to 38. Then I had to break it down to 3,200. I had to pay $4,500 just for my mortgage. You think I'm gonna pay that kind of money living up here for you to sell fucking drugs in my community? No. And the crazy part about it is I had to learn from the people here. When I first moved up here, I had dogs. My dog shitted. I left the shit outside and kept walking. The neighbor came to my house with some fucking bags and put it in my mailbox and said, here, pick your shit up. And I had to respect that. I wasn't picking dog shit up. You ain't gonna come in my community right now and let your dog shit, because I'm gonna knock on your fucking door because I was trained to be civilized. And to sell crack and dope in your fucking community is not civilized. You come in my neighborhood with that shit, I'm going to the precinct, and if that don't work, we gonna put together a team and we gonna kill your ass. You ain't selling that shit in my community. Keep that shit in the hood. You dig?
Brother Hassan, being from New York, just like you are, I'm very familiar with Brother Myson. I even have interviewed him a few times. I sent one of those interviews to you a while ago. I don't know if you had a chance to see it. Now, there are differences in their politics that I don't fully agree with. I've never questioned their ethics, though. I do believe they're both sincere, but people can judge people sincerely differently. When there is conflict, many say all is fair in love and war, but if you are battling with your brother, if this is still your brother, are there still guidelines? I'm speaking specifically as one of the phrases we throw at each other often, that the brother Five God ended one of his words, and you use today, the SMD. I mean, is there a place where men can battle and have conflict? Brothers disagree with each other, but not use graphic condemnations and even the whole sexual thing of you going to do this and do we have to? Is that still within the frame, or should we pull back from that a little?
Well, I'll say like this, right? I put more faith and I have more faith in my song than Five God. If you take away that budget, because my song is being controlled by a budget. He went from Vlad taking care of him, Tamika Mallory went from welfare to where they sharing some of that allegedly $60 million that Black Lives Matter got in that 501(c) seat from George Soros. If you take Mice on and you put him back into poverty, I believe in him. Five God is forever a piece of shit. Mice on and Five God are both dope rappers. But Mice on has something where he wants to help his people, but the money is pulling him into these political parties where he's being corrupted. My son has the potential to be a beautiful brother that I wish I could fight, and I would die on the battlefield with my son. My son is courageous in some ways. Five God would never be that. He's a sucker nigga trying to figure out how to sell poison to our people. And my son, Five God has something about him that says he's FBI. Like, for example, tell Five God to spit some of his rhymes. He can't unless he's reading from a phone. That's not a rapper. A rapper got their dopest rhymes ready to spit. That nigga can't spit unless he's reading from a phone. He scares me. Five God infiltrates every fucking movement. My son is a way better man than Five God. I just don't agree with all of my son's tactics because I know he's being sponsored by the enemy and he's being, how Dr. Khaled said, you're being arrested by appointment by the enemy. Dr. Khaled is fucking beast.
I miss him. I miss that brother every day. Khalid.
That brother, yo, I grew up around, people don't understand. I remember being around Dr. Khalid Muhammad and B.O. at the same time. Dr. Khalid Muhammad was part of the Zulu Nation. This is what people don't understand. Dr. Khalid Muhammad was Zulu Nation. B.O. told Dr. Khalid Muhammad that if he ever went against Minister Farrakhan, he would have to kill him. B.O. was my leader. You got to understand, there's brothers from the Nation of Islam that raised us in the Zulu Nation. Even when it come down to Dr. York, my older brother was a Nubian. And he will kill you over Dr. York, no matter what the allegations. So I come from a background of teachers, whether people agree with them or disagree with them. My son has the potential to be great if you take that 501c3 behind him and strip him back down. But then again, he can't. He will always be a spot because he knew the moves that he was making. When you sit up there, you take a photo op with the police locking you up and you telling these young soldiers to just put your hand behind the back because you only saying we shall overcome.
Right.
No. You are
I put 501c and monetization in the same category. When these folks are paying you, they're going to try to sway you. One last question, and I definitely want to open it up for anyone else. Or I know you probably wrapping up because you did a great live earlier, and now you're still here. So I know you got to rest and get back to your family. But now, you know, there are things circling around your ethnicity. Now, New York is an interesting combined of cultures, and there's a rich heritage of people that are coming up here. You self-identify as Black clearly, but some people are questioning that. Do you want to go into any detail as to your lineage, your parents, just to clear that up?
Well, what I will do is I'm gonna let you see my father. I'm gonna let you see my great grandmother on both sides. Like, first and foremost, people gotta understand something. When you ask what my background is, you gotta understand all of us have the slave master in us. Let's stop. The slave master that stuck dick all up in your great granny and had all types of kids with all of us. If you see my family, my brother from my mother is darker than you, Herman Spores. My family comes in a rainbow of beautiful colors, complexions, nails, feet, hair tones. Yo, my family is we some pretty motherfuckers. I might look ugly now because I'm old and washed up. We some pretty. Now we got some. Listen, we got some ugly motherfuckers too. But the reality of it is, our ugly ain't your ugly motherfucker. And I tell you, Black is beautiful. We come in many different shapes.
That's right.
But the reality of it is, the most dangerous motherfuckers in the Black community was motherfucking light skin. Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X. Let's stop. Let's stop. We have Farrakhan. Farrakhan allegedly has a white father too.
Right.
If you deal with what's the brother over Farrakhan? What is his name again?
Elijah Muhammad.
Elijah Muhammad supposedly has white ancestors. We all do. They raped us. But Elijah Muhammad was a bad motherfucker. So now y'all want to play the mulatto role? Nigga, my daddy was in white. My daddy was Wayne Campbell. He was a pimp. That was a dope fiend at the age of 13. And he's resenting everything that he sees. My father's my best friend. My father's the reason why my hair. You see my hair? My hair. See my hair? My father is the reason why my hair is like this. My father's hair was like this his whole life until he started balding. My son. Oh, my son. Yeah, I don't even know about my son. I don't see my son. My son hair is just like mine. I got a little, and his hair is long just like mine. And that nigga eyes are psychotic. And all he keep, my son is a baby. He's a little boy. And all he keep talking about is killing people. So he took on the spirit of Poppy, of B.O., the niggas that raised me. And I got to stay here for my motherfucking, I got a son. It's a monster. My son, the way he talk, I'm like, nah, God didn't give him Poppy. My mother used to sit up there and say certain things about my father. And if I had certain things, I'd be dangerous. Herman Smalls, you know things about me that these other niggas don't know about me, about Poppy. When they sit up there and they tell you that I'm not who I am. Like my hair, I grew my hair out like my father, my son. One of my sons, my son. Oh my God. My whole thing is I want my son to be raised by masters. So I'm going, I swear to God, I'm gonna pick my son to be raised by masters. Because if niggas sit up there and think that they ain't gonna have a leader after me, my son, you wipe me out, you gonna have to wipe Shorty out too. Because he gonna be fucking, I shouldn't even said that. See how that works? Because I'm raising the next generation. My son is a monster. And all he needs is the same room of black men to educate him, to be taught by the masters. Why we gotta destroy each other? Why we can't build?
Exactly.
That was my question. But why, just to interject, why is it always a question about somebody's lineage or where they're from or what they're mixed with? I feel like sometimes with black people, we try to use it as a talking point to get away from what the issue really is. All black people are mixed with something. Let's be honest with that. You know what I mean? And even if Hassan was mulatto, right? What about the one drop rule? Is he not still a black person? He identifies as a black person.
Black.
Right, exactly. So I don't understand like how anybody can really like substantiate that. Like I'm confused with that, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I got Latino in my blood, but what is Latino? What the fuck is that?
Black, of course.
What is that? Nigga blood. I don't even want to say black. It's nigga blood. Black doesn't exist. Black is a curse. As long as we call each other black, we are cursed.
Hey, brother Hassan Campbell, before you go, man, if you get a chance, man, you know, I wrote a song. It's called Everybody on Instagram, where I'm talking about the thought culture of our beautiful black melanated sisters on Instagram, twerking, showing their gluteus maximus for the world to see. So, brother, if you get a chance, brother Hassan Campbell, if you could go to Spotify or YouTube and type in Everybody on Instagram by Conscious Energy and listen to the song, brother. And I would love for you to listen to some of my other music, Baptized in Holy Water, Refuse to Lose, because I call myself Conscious Energy because I used to be a gangster rap. I was heavy in the gangster rap, you know, because I came up with, you know, Jay Prince and a lot of the rappers out of Rap a Lot. I'm from Houston, Texas, man. And to be honest, man, your message and, you know, people like Dr. Umar Johnson and a few other people helped me change, you know, my music to be more conscious and to be more to try to, you know, help the community in a positive way. And the song Everybody on Instagram, I'm speaking on that thought culture of why do you think our women love to post their bodies on Instagram for the world to see, but at the same time, they wonder why these single mothers, I'm not talking about all black women, but they single mothers, and they wonder why they can't get a high value man, but at the same time, they on Instagram showing their bodies for the world to see. Do you see that trend continuing on with our young sisters, our young girls? Go ahead, Hassan.
The trend won't stop until the black man values the black woman.
Right.
The black woman she's doing everything to advertise herself to us, and we ignoring them. We slutting them up. We're taking advantage of the fact that they have programs. And as soon as we get on they act. There's a myth out there where they sit up there and try to promote black women as money hungry. I haven't had too many black women in my life that wasn't financially or mentally prepared to say, I'm going to do everything to protect this nigga.
Preach.
So the image that they put out on our woman, I don't know what you niggas had, but I know there was a time where, like my Audi that's sitting in that yard, I didn't pay for that shit. I was broke. My wife went and got that shit. And she invested it in me, in my image, for my platform and what I was doing. Because niggas like to see nigga triplets. I don't like wearing jewelry. I should be able to say, fuck it. Let me just sit up there with my receded hairline and be who the fuck I am. But niggas like to see nigga triplets. And it's like, so I put the stupid, I wasted my money. But it wasn't a waste. Because the more I sat up there and I put money on my nigga triplets with the jewelry, his face, it's this, it's that. No. As soon as I put on a shirt, it's like, yo, let me see what he got on. I sat up there and I wore. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh my God.
Can I just interject real quick? Conscious energy. I have a question for you, right?
Go ahead with your question, sister.
Yeah, I noticed with black men, some black men, it's like y'all hone in. Y'all hone in on. Is he back?
Right here. These are what they call the Mexican Jordans. I bought these out of Dr. J's. I don't know if they really fake because I never studied sneakers like that. But these are one of my favorite pairs of sneakers. And I still got them because I love them. They dirty. Why can't I like what I like? If they Mexican Jordans, why can't I like my Mexican Jordans? Arriba, arriba. I can't have my sneakers. But you know what though? If I go outside, like on some real shit. On some real shit. My house is a mess right now because we went shopping. If you look, I would even show y'all. I'm a mess right now. My cabinets got food, vitamins, all types of shit, baking soda. There's nothing to put away because I was getting ready for this live. Like, look, let me show y'all something on some real shit. Dudes are talking about my sneakers. Let's look. Hassan Campbell's a mess right now. Well, I can't really show y'all because I can't put the camera because it's not my stream. My table right now, look at my table. look. I ain't put the sodas away. My kids drinking in the cereal, the Velveeta cheeses. Look, like let's go through here, right? Let me show y'all something real quick. Home. Hold up. Let me figure this out. Hold up. Wait. Right? My house is right now.
I'm sorry, the sister's trying to ask a question. I just wait till she asks.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We get to that. All right, some of my stuff, right? You see my background? All right, stuff, right? See my background? I spent money to make my house look like a home. My daughter that came up in here. I got my tripod because I be recording sometimes. Look, I made house a home. Y'all niggas is talking about my sneakers. Look at my home. Home. You know that song? Things I miss at home. Huh? What they say? Home is where the heart is, baby. Like home. In every room, like I got fish tanks. See my baby? Y'all be hearing the water in the background? Look. You talking about my sneakers. I got beautiful, like my flowers. You know what I love more than my sneakers? Look. Look at my flower. Look at my flower. I love my flower. Niggas is talking about sneakers? Sneakers? You got to take your sneakers off. See my El Prada? When you look at the background, look at my lights. I made my home a sanctuary. Niggas is talking about me going outside in the streets dressing for hood boogers. Look at the background. The background.
That's like a 1 to 10 radio.
When I come home, I want to be able to relax. I don't want to relax on a street corner. No, absolutely not. Like on some real shit. I went out and got a 2021 Benz and niggas broke the window. I don't care about cars no more. I'm about to go get another car though. You know why? Because I crashed my wife's car in this last snowstorm. The shit got crashed into a pole. So we gonna get a 2022, but it ain't gonna be to impress you. And I might want to get another 2022 for myself. Maybe, maybe not, because I actually have properties that I'm looking to buy, so I can sit up there and have a pipeline from the shelter with women and black sisters that's in the shelter that they can have properties, or rather they can come home, black landlords that's gonna protect them and raise the children. Ooh, don't tell nobody. Oh, that's why YouTube started playing with my views when I sat up there and I said that. Because last year around this time, January and February, last year around this time, I made $63,000, $58,000 the first 2 fucking months. But then when I start waking you niggas up, they start playing with my checks. Oh, right. So you take me from being damn near 100,000 nigga a month to being a motherfucking 3,000 nigga a month just because I want to wake you niggas up. That's why celebrities keep y'all dumb. But y'all not gonna question these niggas that's getting rich every day. I lost my franchise waking you niggas up. I'm not asking you for super chat.
Yo, Haas, talk back to me. What that nigga be saying? Talk back to me.
On some real shit. And the niggas want to sit up there and talk about sneakers like, yo, sneakers? This stupid ass, they're like, this nigga, I hate this shit. I put this on so you dumb niggas could watch me. Because that's your God. The best thing that ever happened to me was that little boy that came on this platform, them two young boys tonight. That's the best thing that ever happened to me in a little while on social media. And that's why I said, you know what? Oh, y'all got a problem now. Because now I'm going to make more stream yards because more people going to come out and they're going to tell you what they feel about what the fuck I'm doing for their lives. And you bitch ass niggas ain't going to be able to stop that.
That's
now they got to kill me.
Yeah.
But in the process of y'all killing me, you're going to give me freedom. Free me from this world. I'm just not going to kill myself, and I'm not going to let you do it neither. I'm not suicidal. I don't want my kids to be suicidal. I'm just not going to let you niggas kill me neither.
Well, I tell you, Hassan, if that they ain't gonna be looking at me no time soon because this is all the bling I got. But good brother, you hit some points. The black woman, you're right. The black woman, we do have to go back to providing and protecting her. She is the best woman on the planet, no cap. And if you got one in your corner, I think, yeah, things aren't going to turn around until we build the right things around her. So I totally agree with that. You segued into something else. I got to ask you this, and it's a little personal.
I had a question real quick.
Now let her finish. Let her finish.
Okay, going back to the Bambaataa press conference. When we were preparing to have that, I reached out to Dr. Jeff Gaudier. I reached out to Dr. Umar Johnson and at least 3 other psychologists because the trauma of sexual molestation, that's something men carry their whole lives. You dealt with it in your way. Would you ever consider speaking to a professional on a regular basis to deal with it when it boils over into those times where you feel yourself either turning on yourself or having destructive behavior?
Good question. The whole thing about it is, my question to you is, Herman Smalls, is how did the whole black community watch me fall to pieces and break down all over the world and nobody reached out to me? And I have reached out to Umar Johnson. He's never returned the conversation back. All he said was run them donations. Not one time tonight or any time when you see me with my videos did you ever hear me say run them donations.
That's true.
The world has watched me break down and cry and abandon me and ain't reach out to me. But instead they asked me why I didn't kill Africa Bambaataa. Well, the reality of it is, for all you niggas, I don't want to have to kill Africa Bambaataa. Is a victim of child rape himself. So I try to forgive his evil. But the social media has beaten me up just as bad or maybe even worse than what he's done. What's their excuse?
That's deep.
Social media has broken me in my most broken times where niggas see me break down and cry and then told me to die. So I had to build myself back up because I hadn't. Once you go all the way down, 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 the only way you can go is up. When there's nowhere else to go, the only place to go is up. And then now people see me rising like a phoenix. And now they want to put my lights out like dogs. The only place for me after where I'm at right now is the grave. My job is done. My body is getting old. There is a place laid out for me in the earth for me to move on to the next level, and I'm with that. But while I'm here, I'm trying to pave the way and leave something, a legacy behind for my children. At least let me leave them property where they could pay. You always gonna have to pay taxes. I'd rather them own something and have a landlord that's going to evict them. I show what I'm doing. I'm investing in properties. These niggas is investing in real niggas and bad bitches. No, I'm investing in my wife, my children.
I share. Respect.
They say I don't come outside. Home is where the heart is.
Right.
Ain't no love
for real.
Baby. Y'all got the floor. I can't even say nothing else.
Yeah, my question was for conscious energy.
Go ahead, sister, with your question. Go ahead.
Right. So you were speaking about a song that you made. I think you made a song that you made.
Are you talking about everybody on Instagram?
Right. So I see me speaking as a black woman. I think you have to mute your mic. It seems like black
Mute my
men,
mic.
yes, because yeah, it's feedback.
Okay, is it an echo? Does it sound better now?
What
I
it
hear
is that you got two things playing.
I
Yeah,
got two mics.
you gotta mute yourself while I'm talking.
You got something else
Okay,
playing in the background.
Yeah. It seems to me, and this is just speaking from a black woman standpoint, it seems like some black men, I'm not gonna say all, I'm not gonna say most. Some black men really don't like black women. Anytime y'all speak about us, it's always a
Hey,
negative
yo, Hassan
connotation.
dropped off. Hassan dropped off.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he did. It's always in a negative light, a negative connotation.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's never really uplifting. Like you just made a comment about black sisters, you know, shaking their ass or like that's a small percentage of black women. You know what I mean? All black women are not like that. All black women is not like that. You know what I mean?
I'ma
So
just say this.
where you getting this energy from? Like, you know, as far as black women, you know, behaving a certain way on the internet. You
Hey,
understand what I
mute your
mean?
mic.
Hey, yo, so Hassan dropped off. He done for the night.
I guess he didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was
I,
gonna
I
It
ask.
think
sounded
he
like
would
he
have
was
said
gonna
good
say something else.
Yeah, I think he would have said goodnight before he left. He's probably going to bounce back in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see,
Hey,
I
I
know
just got
you
something
said
to say right quick.
Yeah,
yeah, no,
but
you
did
could
that
talk.
sister finish the question?
Go ahead, sister.
Yeah. Yo, Rashida, yeah, finish saying what you saying, Queen.
Yeah, that's just something I noticed with like black men. You know, y'all, I
Well,
feel like some of y'all are so
say
critical on black women. You know what I mean? And it's like y'all come from black women. You know what I mean? Y'all produce black children, but it's like y'all always find fault in what black women do. And I'm not speaking as a black woman. I'm not saying we all angels. We all have things that we can work on. But instead of y'all uplifting us, I feel like some of y'all are on an assignment to kind of like bring us down. All of us are not on the internet shaking our ass,
well,
dressing
let me say this,
provocatively.
sister, real quick about
Sure.
the song. Everybody on Instagram. If you listen to the song, everybody on Instagram, I'm speaking that I'm asking the question: why is our young girls on Instagram showing them bitties? Now let's be honest, man. Let's be honest, black woman. If you go to Instagram right now, if you go to TikTok right now, if you go to Snapchat right now, if you go to Twitter right now, you're going to see hundreds and thousands of our beautiful black queens shaking a gluteus maximus for the world to see. Now that's facts, sister. Now I'm not trying to tear down no black women, but at the same time, we also gotta hold certain people responsible for this thought culture. I'm sorry, am I breaking up?
No, you not.
So let's ask the question with Kevin Samuels. Nicki Minaj was on Kevin Samuels' channel yesterday. She called into the show to pretty much say that, you know, women are free to do what they want to do. And don't nobody want to stop the woman's sexual revolution. Don't nobody want to do that. But we got to ask the question, is the black culture currently where it's at in 2022? Is our young girls gonna pick up this same thought culture in the future? And if that is so, sister, what can we do to save some of these young girls from the thought culture? Go ahead, sister.
All right. Well, I think first of all is a breakdown of the family. That's number one. You know what I mean? Now you have to remember, as black people, black women, we're systematically oppressed. You know what I mean? Black women are the least respected women in the whole world. You know what I mean? So we have to work twice as hard. Now, I'm not condoning what's going on Instagram or any social media platforms, but it seems like anytime men want to say something about black women, is always, you know, degradation. Oh, what they're doing wrong. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. As a man, you're supposed to be a leader, right? The woman is your rib. So how come y'all are not leading us? Instead of talking
It's
about
not
what they're
y'all or
doing
them.
wrong.
We do it
No,
to
when
each
I'm
other.
saying, okay, when I'm saying y'all, I'm saying it as a collective. I don't know you personally, so I'm just speaking as a collective, right? So why
Yes,
can't it be
ma'am.
like, okay, we're leading the Black women. Let me show you, how to, you're the leader instead of talking down. That's all I'm saying. And it's not so much a song, but it's just like the way you brought it up. It just sounded a little off. That's
Let me
all.
let
Did
me
you
just
listen,
say this.
ma'am? Did
Yo,
you
hold on, hold
listen
on,
to the
hold on,
song?
hold on. Let me say this, man. I'm a
Hold on, I
wrap
just want to ask
this.
a question, ma'am. Did you listen to the song?
No, you just brought the song up. I've been on live with you, so no, I didn't listen to anything.
Oh, okay, because I gotta feel like I gotta defend myself because until you listen to the song, everybody on Instagram, and you listen to the lyrics, then you can understand where I'm coming from. Ma'am, it is a pandemic going on with our young sisters right now. It's worse than the virus right now. The thought culture that's going on, ma'am. I live in Houston, Texas, and we got a street called Bissonnette. When you will see every type of white, black, Chinese, Japanese, Pekingese, Vietnamese, you will see any type of woman walking down Bissonnette, and these are young women. What I'm saying is, how can black men save women who first want to be independent? They're always saying, I'm independent, I don't need no man. If you independent and you don't need no man, then why you out there selling that good thing for money? Look, it is, I don't care how independent a woman said was she black, white. I don't care how independent a woman say you is. A woman is never truly independent if she still need to lean back on men for financial help to pay their bills. And let's
Hey,
be
yo,
honest, sister, these women are only. Go ahead.
Energy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I get a little
Let me just
passionate
say this.
sometimes. I
hear you.
apologize. Go ahead.
Let me just say this, and then I'm a wrap up because
Okay.
I've been here. It's like it's 4:20 in the a.m. Man, I need some rest, man. I ain't sleep all day. So
Respect.
let me just wrap it up, and I'm gonna just say this, man. The problem in the black community is basically we lack our spirituality, and we not in tune with self-love, and we not in tune with reality a lot of times. We in tune in really in a society that's basically fundamental, is basically pushing out this agenda, this Jezebel spirit, this killer be killed spirit. They pushing this on our people and on our youth. Instead of us pushing knowledge, instead of us pushing, how to be better people and how to love each other, that's the problem. We so focused on this me culture, and we so focusing on, how to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? We so caught up in, wearing the designer clothes and jewelry and all that. And we not focused on, life is the biggest richest to ever have, man. When you got life, you rich with everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people gotta understand, man, you
That's some
being
real
alive
shit.
is the best blessing, man. That's the most spiritualist healing out there. You not looking at yourself as a spiritual being. So when you're not looking at yourself as a spiritual being, and you're not looking at yourself in a better light, of course you could be caught up in the illusions and the whole dichotomy of, getting this bag and I'm gonna fuck this and I'm gonna hit that bitch and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Like, come on, man. That's not reality, man. We gotta stop living in a fantasy world. We gotta get back to understanding ourselves and loving ourselves and being spiritually beings, man. Right now, we dealing with a spiritual war right now. We being cursed by the way we living. We living wrong. We not living right. We not eating to live.
Right.
We not protecting our energy. We allowing energy vampires to come in our lives. We caught up in how to be the man, the head nigga in charge, the head bitch in charge. You gotta focus on you and focus on getting yourself right. You gotta start attracting what the universe wants you to attract. If the universe want positive in your life, you gotta continue to be a positive being. If you're gonna be a negative being,
what you think gonna happen? You're gonna have negativity all around you. Blessings come when you do right by yourself, man. You gotta learn how to eat to live. You gotta learn how to basically treat yourself like you would treat others, man. And a lot of times that's the problem. We don't treat ourselves like we supposed to treat others. So we treat ourselves any type of way and we treat others any type of way. So at the end of the day, you gotta understand, man, a woman is like you said, yeah, she is the rib. Yes, she is. But if she don't see a man that's gonna be a leader, then how can she respect that man if he ain't gonna lead himself? You understand what I'm saying? Any man that don't have no ownership is not a man. So you gotta be an owner, and you gotta own. You gotta be the owner of your body. You gotta be the owner of your spirit before you be the
Conscious,
owner of any
delete
type
your
of
mic, bro.
materialism or material items. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the owner of yourself, man, because self-worth and your self-ability is everything, and that's the problem, man. So like I tell people all the time, man, you got to get spiritually in tune. You got to get deep in your dealing with your ancestors and dealing with yourself, man, and loving yourself, man. Every time I wake up in the morning, man, I'm happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? I can count my blessings and say I'm happy to see another day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is not able to see another day. So we got to be right and we got to be spiritually in tune. I know my ancestors is protecting me every time I walk out my house. That's why I burn sage and incense all around my crib, man, to keep the bad spirits out of my house, man. You got to keep the bad spirits away from you, man. And that's what it is, man. So, like I tell y'all, man, you gotta keep yourself in tune with the ancestors. You gotta keep yourself spiritually cleansed and spiritually right, man. And you gotta be mentally right.
Peace and blessings, Gotti. Thanks for having me on the show, man. I really appreciate it. You have a blessed day, brother. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Hey, Gotti.
Peace, Gotti.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Gotti. Let me shout myself out on the big screen right quick.
Oh yeah. You could definitely do that.
Same.
Hey, man, follow me on Instagram. Only3God_. Gotti gang.
And brother Gotti, we couldn't have closed out on a better note. How old are you, brother Gotti?
28, Herman. 28.
Man, you was dropping bars like an old man. You was hitting all the notes, man. You're right. We gotta get back to that. You lead yourself, you lead your family, lead your community, then you can lead your nation. But it gotta start with you. You gotta eat right. You gotta drink the purest water. You gotta protect your energy. You got to watch the circles you move in. Brother, you hit all the important notes. So, yes, that's a perfect thing to close out on. And I would just like to, I didn't get a chance to, I lost Brother Hassan's contact. I offered him an offer to train with him because that's what I do. I'm a fitness expert. I want to give him that offer again because fitness, it releases endorphins. So a lot of times you got to do all these different meds. A good exercise program helps you regulate your mood and regulate all these things that sometimes feel like they're turning on you. So if there's a way I can leave that contact with you to extend to him.
Yeah, definitely. You can leave it in the back channel and I'll grab it up and I'll give it to Haas and everything, Herman. I got you.
Great. Thank you for giving me the privilege of being a guest on your show. Continue to be blessed, brother, and continue to move in peace.
Thank you, Herman. Thank you.
Thank you for having me up here, Gotti. Thank you for having me up here. I appreciate it. It was a very good bill. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I have a page, the Rashida Savage Show, and it's a myriad of different things. I talk about positivity, wellness, celebrity gossip, cooking, girl talk, all of that. So if you're interested in checking me out, please check me out, like and subscribe. And again, I appreciate you for having me on, Gotti. Have a good night.
Oh, no problem. I want to say, peace and blessings to everybody that came through. The brother Herman Smalls, Hassan, everybody that came on here to build. Everything is about each one teach one at the end of the day. We got a community that we got to save right now. You know what I'm saying? And we got to save them with, like I said, with faith, with love, and coming togetherness, man. We cannot basically leave our community be astray and let others to come and defend and try to
think they helping our community, but they hurting our community. We can't allow them people to hurt our community. We got to be the ones to protect our community and bring back the togetherness that we had. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to understand, we was led astray. We was led astray with the violence. We was led astray with the drugs. We was led astray with a whole lot of things that they threw in our face. Money. But right now, in 2022, we not going to be led astray. In 2022, we are going to save the youth. We are going to save the young people because they need our help. The youth need our help, man. A lot of us on here is older, you know what I'm saying? And we getting up in age, and we gotta understand, man, it's younger people coming up right now, man. That's 18, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14 years old. That's out here committing crimes, man. We gotta find a way to stop them from committing these crimes. And basically not to be in these penitentiaries or be in these city morgues, man. This right now in 2022, we got to change the energy, man. It's too long that this cycle has been repeating in our community, and right now it has to stop. It's been too long that this cycle's been going on. It's been too long that we've been seeing this murder, death, kill culture. It's been decades. Now in 2022, we got to change this, man. This pandemic has taught us that we got to get back spiritually in tune with ourselves, man, because it's a spiritual war we're dealing with.
Exactly.
It's a very much spiritual war, and we dealing with a demonic energy out here, a real demonic energy that's really trying to destroy us and destroy the chosen people. So us being the chosen people, us being the original men and original women, we got to change the energy. We got to shift. So with that being said, I just want to say good night to everybody and everybody that pulled up, Herman Smalls, Hassan, everybody that came through. I'm glad that y'all came through to come build with the brother. And like I said, man, we going to help out these youth, man, because it was two young brothers that came on this platform tonight that had a story and had a testimony. And this is more young people that got a testimony, that got a story that need to be told, that need to be heard so we can help these kids. Because we got to help these kids, man. We can't give up on these babies, man. We cannot give up on these babies.
That's right, that's right, Brother Scully. You know, at the end of the day, you said a lot of things that I agree with. That's why I'm on you, Brother Scully. You know, thank you for you know, I want to compliment you because at the end of the day, you have not always been the shining. You have not always been what would they say, like role model, right? Just like me. But you know what? The thing about it is, recently you have been stepping up, my nigga. And you know what? People have always like been clowning you and shit over the years, but you know what? Recently you've been stepping up, and I want to commend you. Okay.
Thank you.
At the end of the motherfucking day, I want to commend you because at the end of the day, it's not about where you been and where you know, at the end of the day, we all been in the middle, but it's not about that. It's about where you going. It's about where you at and where you're trying to go. And I commend you for you definitely, you know, basically deciding because you're making a choice, right? You're making a choice to say, hey, I'm not going to set up here to lead the younger generation into a dysfunctional situation. And you know what, Gotti, even though you know we didn't have our battles and everything, but you know what? Let me commend you, my nigga, because if this is the direction that you're going, I commend you, my nigga. Lead the youth in a better place, non-violent, and getting their education, getting that money, you know, in a you know, legally and all that. I'm with that shit. You know, motherfuckers want to hate on you and Hassan, okay, because of you know, whatever they might have heard, and I understand, you know, because it's funny and everything like that. But you know what? Past all that funny shit, at the end of the day, what the fuck are these niggas doing to lead the youth though? Let's keep it real. What are these niggas doing to lead the youth though?
Yeah.
I
just want to say this.
No, think about it. Why they sitting up here trying to act like they're so much better, or they, you know, shit is ha ha funny,
Yeah.
But what are you doing to lead the youth though? And you know what?
You're right. Hey, Trinity, you're right. But I'm closing out. I just want to say I thank you for coming on the platform. I thank Empress Janet for coming. But I just want to say this. Peace and blessings. Herman, I got you. I'm gonna shoot that number to him. I got you. I'm gonna shoot your
Okay,
number
but
to Hive.
Gotti,
And
I'm not done talking to you though right now. Hold on.
You know I'm always in the bushes, and my wrist
All right,
hurts.
Herman.
You owe me for this one.
All right,
I'm proud of you.
peace.
Good night.
All right, peace,
Good night,
bro.
everybody.
Yeah. All that, Gotti. I'm not done talking to you, so I'm about to go live, Gotti. So come talk to me on my on Trinity Time Travels right now, because me and you need to talk about what the fuck I need to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
About what we need to talk about, okay? Because we not done. I don't know what the fuck you got going on over here, but we need to talk because I like this new direction that you're going in, and we need to talk about this shit. If this shit not a gimmick, we need to talk about this shit for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about because you know. So if this shit not a gimmick, if you serious about this shit. As soon as you motherfucking in this motherfucking live, we need to go goddamn live to Trinity Time Travels, so me and you can discuss this motherfucking shit.
All right.
So we
Peace
can get
and
some
love,
real
everybody. Peace and love.
Yeah.
Peace and love, everybody. Y'all have a blessed night.
Peace